Without further ado, welcome to Outtake Show. Welcome to episode 25, the show where we talk about film and give our outlandish responses and reviews within the TV and movie world. This is episode 25. You got myself, the host with the most, Yardman Junes, Junie in the building. We've got the silent assassin, Mazzavelli is in the building. We've got a whole new world.
Fantastic point of view.
We've got the skinny Gene Bandit. We got the curly head demon.
Skinny. Oh, he's not very skinny.
No jeans today,
No
boy.
skinny jeans today, bro.
Nah, man.
He said he coming to the end of the year is trying to switch up.
Yeah,
We
man.
got Aladdin in the building as well.
I ripped the jeans.
Oh shit, yes, you
squat.
ripped it. Man got too much cheeks now. He cheeked up.
I got
Double cheeked up on a Tuesday.
I'm like, yeah.
He banged the gear.
I'm like,
Banged the gear. What you guys saying, man? This is officially, would it be officially? Officially the Outtake Show's last episode of the year.
Of 2023.
Yo, we cooked.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Yeah, look at
We
us.
shared.
Look at us.
God
No,
damn.
that's the
I started over
He
there
started on the corner of the floor.
on that floor
He started where the camera is, sat down on the floor.
on a pillow.
No,
with a pillow
it's not.
and a dream.
We started off here at another studio and we made this space.
Then we got this
Yeah,
space,
man. You sat on that floor. You sat on one pillow, and it was good.
Yeah.
I had four, and I was uncomfortable.
This guy was
You want to my cheeks up?
Cheeked up with
Your cheeks up. You sat on a hardwood floor. With
real
I
no
just want
problems.
to say in advance, I'm really sorry if I leave in 20 minutes, but I'm hungry.
The food's arrived.
I'm hungry.
The food's arrived.
What's that clip from Fast and Furious? We hungry. We hungry. But Tyrone.
I don't
I thought
Tyrese Gibson. Too Fast, Too Furious. That name is stupid.
Do you
We
remember that
hungry.
film? I don't remember that film.
I
don't
don't
know.
really remember that film.
I got it on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
I bought it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you bought all
I
the
bought
Fast
all of
Furious.
them.
Is that what you did this year?
Top 5 hours this year.
Fucking hell. What would you say is your top 3 Fast and Furious films?
None of them. No, I'm joking. 5,
I'll say 7. 5,
7, 6.
I think 5 is in everyone's list.
Hmm?
5,
Yeah,
7, 6.
5, 7, 6.
You know what? I would have to remember the films to create a list.
You don't know 5?
I think
I
5.
don't
5. I think
remember
5 is
the
in
rules.
everyone's list. That's the bank heist one. I
Yeah.
think 7's the last one we had. Paul
Walker,
Walker, RRP, and
6 was with the long ass landing strip.
yeah, that was
the
right.
longest
That was
landing strip in the world.
I was gonna say Tokyo Drift has is probably
I
a fan favorite film.
hate Tokyo Drift.
I like Tokyo Drift.
I feel
a lot,
like
actually.
shit. That's shit.
But I
movie.
think
But
I kind of blame it on the age I was when I watched it.
Wabaki.
And I think
Wabaki?
I had a crush on the girl in it.
Oh yeah, who
as
doesn't?
well.
Of course.
So
You know who that is?
Who?
That's Benny Hannon's daughter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, shame.
I found-
Also Steve Aoki's little sister. You know, the DJ who throws cake in people's faces.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You need to stop
Ben-
it. You need to stop it.
Wabaki?
That's what gives
Wabaki?
people diabetes. That's crazy. But yeah, this is the last episode of the year. We haven't got. Well, we do have news, but I feel like this episode should be mostly focused as a recap on this year as a whole.
Let's be
There's
honest.
been so much films this year.
Let's be honest. They don't come here for news. 'Cause we started to do our own research. So
That's part of the homework. Yeah, that's part of the
what do they
homework.
come here for?
Part of the homework. Part of the
Let
homework.
people fight in the comments. It's fine.
Let's look at the movies. What would you guys say? We have actually. Should we go through our list of the top films of this year?
Yeah,
Sure.
sure.
Sickums.
You know
actually,
what?
I
I
got
find
Maz's
it.
one
I find it
as the
very
first.
interesting that as a collective, except for Aladdin.
Aladdin one is one category. Aladdin list. So we're going through our list of our favorite films
Oh,
of the
shit,
year.
it's- no, it's not.
By the time this video is out, I believe our video clips explaining it will be on social media as well. So do check it out. But we're going through Aladdin one is the only one that's
Wait,
slightly
why are you
different.
picking up mine first? What the fuck?
We're gonna
Well,
go to mine.
no, but
Pick
we
it
all
up.
have one film.
I
in
think
our
me
top
and
five.
Maz is kind of similar.
Yeah,
to
we
be
all
fair.
have one film in our top 5
Hmm.
that we all agree was one of the top.
Oh,
films
we
of
do.
the
Oh
year.
yeah,
you know?
I Become Deaf.
We
No.
got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. That's the only
Wait, who
film
doesn't have-
that's the only
Oppenheimer.
film that's in all of us.
I know, but who doesn't have?
I don't have
Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer on my list.
Are you?
I don't have fucking Oppenheimer on my list. Let's go, baby.
Listen, you know what?
No, man.
Now you can't
I
say
got
Maz is the
Oppenheimer.
indie one anymore because I'm not even trying.
He put War Pony. This prick put War Pony in his
I
list.
did put War Pony on my list.
No.
I put War Pony on my list, and most people that's listening and watching have no idea what the hell War Pony is.
You did. That's why you did it.
I'm
You
no
did it.
longer
I
indie.
chose
I, different.
I chose it because I like that film so much. So it is an indie film, War Pony. But I enjoy it because which I said in the video is it has non-actors in it. It's a film that I feel like at some point in my life I would like to make.
You know, what's it? Have you seen
Aw.
Girlhood?
You dickhead.
Have you seen
Look how cute he
Girlhood?
is.
Girlhood.
Yeah, it's
What?
a French one.
Lynch.
French film.
I may have seen
And
a
it's
poster
got-
of it.
Yeah, it's blue. It's a black girl with a blue, and it says Girlhood.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, and her name's Victoire.
Oh, I've seen posters of
Yeah,
this.
this one.
Yeah, I've seen posters of this.
Most of the cast were actually trained actors. I
Yeah,
think
I'm
you'll
watching
like
it.
that. You
Definitely
should
watching
check
it.
that out.
I watched War Pony. I watched War Pony the same way I watched the early Planet of the Apes movies. I don't care for the story. I just like looking at what's happening on the screen.
Really?
The acting was so unusual to what I'm familiar with. That's like
Yeah.
watching the acting style.
Because they
That's
don't
it.
really, it wasn't even accent. They were just like,
Yeah.
It
It was being.
there's a certain name for that. It's very like what's those Safety Brothers type of is because they Safety Brothers who did Uncut Gems and Good Time.
I watched Uncle James.
They use non-actors as well, but what they do is they're very tactical. They get actual actors as the main,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the non-actors will be the side piece. The side piece.
So not
Mm.
except
Ross.
for was it
Side piece.
Julia Fox? She was actually an extra.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
And The Weeknd, oh my god, whoa, that was so random.
I feel he was alright in that as well. To be fair, he was decent.
It was better than.
decent. Yeah, but Oppenheimer's not on my list though. I don't.
Why? I would be different.
I like Oppenheimer, but I don't see it as a top 5 film for me.
Is he top
I
5
think
Nolan?
if I did a top 10 films,
I think also you got to
He'll
see
be
a
on- he'll
film
be
that
top
we
10.
didn't get to watch.
What? War Pony?
Poor Things.
Oh, Paul.
yeah.
I don't like that.
Poor Things is on
I don't
the
like
list.
that he put it on his
Poor
list.
Things on
That
the
don't
list.
count.
So my list is Talk to Me, Saltburn, Poor Things, War Pony, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Poor Things is out.
For you.
It's out. It's out. It's
No,
out.
it's now out,
It's
by
out
the
now.
way.
It's out now for people.
Now?
to watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes out next year.
Fletcher
Yeah, no,
Simmons
it's
is
out.
out in Fletcher Simmons. to
Right
watch.
now?
Yeah,
Like,
picture
time
house.
Yeah,
filming.
that's why I put it in my list for 2023.
Time of filming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Picture
go right
House.
now.
Type it in.
Picture
But-
House.
Type it in.
Is
Shout
Oppenheimer?
out Pitch House.
Your free said bitch house. Shout out
Spoke
bitch
too
house.
fast. I spoke too fast.
Is that Oppenheimer in your top 5 Nolan?
Top 5 Nolan.
Mm.
I think we spoke about this.
Yeah.
I didn't. Last time we spoke about it, I said no.
It's not,
I
it's
said
not
I
Nolan.
said I need a little bit more time before I could put it in.
Okay, and
So I'm just going to refresh my mind what my list was. Cause I remember my list was
Memento.
Memento was first. I think I put The Prestige second. I believe I put Interstellar, Inception, and then I think the last one was probably the Dark Knight Returns.
I'm gonna watch.
Is any of those films I said?
I wasn't listening to you. Poor Things coming out. I'm watching Poor Things tomorrow.
Okay,
Yo.
cool.
Sorry.
But in terms of my list,
Yeah.
you guys, would you guys say Oppenheimer is in your
Yeah.
top 5? So you're saying Oppenheimer goes past Interstellar,
No.
Inception,
No,
Prestige.
I've
No.
never seen Prestige.
You never seen Prestige?
It's
Memento.
Prestige.
You should watch Prestige.
Watch
Prestige is really good. Memento.
Oppenheimer above that, yeah.
You put that above that.
Yeah.
It's, The Dark Knight Returns. The
Besides-
Dark Knight.
No, sorry, let me start again. I think I put in. I can't remember my list, but I think Oppenheimer goes second. It goes above Inception.
It
I
goes
feel like
Inception.
above Inception. I think maybe third.
I can't see myself putting it above Inception.
I mean, it's only in your top 5.
Inception
Yeah.
is an amazing film.
It's a great
Classic.
film, but instead of I'll pick instead of Inception.
I feel like I need more time for Oppenheimer to marinate.
How much more time you need to came out in June?
Yeah, because it's just I think because I remember these films I'm naming are classic films, so they have classic scenes in my head. So I need to see if Oppenheimer needs to have a scene that I'll go okay in 10 years or a year,
Bro,
or in the next
I
2
will
years.
never forget
I
that
look back
scene.
in it.
Five
That
scenes.
was
What
the
scene?
scene where
Where he's naked and he's sitting in the
No.
chair. Oh, what scene?
Where we getting
The
pants
corpse
in
one.
the
The corpse when
where we
he
steps in the
thing.
thing and the scream just silences the room.
That
That's not a class.
That
How
is-
long does a movie need to take
That's-
before it becomes a classic?
That's a good question.
People say 5-10 years.
5
Answer
to
in the
10
comments. Answer in the comments. How
30
long do
seconds.
you think it will
30
take?
seconds.
after the movie.
So you watch a film and go instant classic.
The Flash.
Yeah.
No, no,
Yo,
no.
move. He did it to trigger me. He did it to trigger me.
That was- yeah.
He did it to trigger me.
That
He
was-
did it to
no, that's
Let
it.
me calm myself down.
Some movies.
He did it to trigger me.
It worked. but
But
there's some
you know,
movies.
but you can identify cult classics quite easily.
Yeah, cult
Yeah,
classics.
cool.
right?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that
But
makes sense.
saying the actual
But
classic.
movie classics, no.
Are you saying Oppenheimer's a classic?
Cult classic, yeah.
It's not a cult classic, bro.
For Nolan.
Cult-
For,
No,
you know what a cult classic it has to be?
No, no, no.
A small group of people have to be saying
No,
it's a
no, no.
classic.
Also,
Yeah.
also
Cult fan
a
base
cult
have to say.
classic has to meet certain requirements. It has to be like a bit camp, slightly kitsch. These are the
Yeah, it's very neat. It's
I
very
like.
niche
I think
film.
I'll consider Oppenheimer classics based. Like the thing that makes it a classic is that the the All-Star Royal Rumble kind of thing, and the cast list is like, wow.
I think it will become
That's
a classic.
what makes it
It'll
like a
become
classic.
It's not classic now.
Okay, but that's the thing. So
And
it
it
becomes
can't-
classic.
it's-
Like, what's the difference?
And it won't be.
If he's gonna become one.
Time is a huge part of what makes a classic
Is it?
a classic. Yes.
So 5 years.
Yeah. People say 10 years. I'm being very lenient by saying 5.
I don't know. Maybe, I knew that Endgame was a classic. The second All-Star.
You're a joke, man.
Is it not?
Endgame is not a classic.
Huh?
Endgame is not a classic.
Huh?
No, it's not a classic.
Endgame is a cult classic.
2 point no, because as you said
Yeah.
small group, and that's not a small group. That's
It's a big fan base,
It's a big
but it's
fan
very
base.
it's still niche. That's a niche
It's
fan base.
still niche.
A niche fan base of people are saying it's a classic.
What does niche mean? This is
As
like
in a
half
niche comic book
the
fan
2.8
base.
billion people.
Like a certain group of comic book fans will say the Endgame is a classic.
not certain. All comic book fans watch it.
I'm a
non-
comic book fan. I'm
and-
saying it's a classic. And what?
to trigger me. It's cool.
And what?
This is your payback. I get it, your payback. You want to trigger me? I triggered you.
Nah,
I
I'm
hear
not
it,
trying-
it's cool.
It's facts. It's facts. I'll go closer to saying Iron Man. First Iron Man's a classic.
Because it was released before that, like
Iron
longer
Man.
ago.
Infinity. I won't say any of those.
Infinity War Endgame as a combination is one of the
When you
greatest.
say Avengers, the first Avenger film is a classic.
No.
It's a pioneer, but not classic. It's a pioneer like
Exactly.
that comic
Ah,
book
cool.
movie kind of thing. But
Endgame has like
Endgame and Infinity War is the conclusion of a 10-year
Also,
journey.
no, it's a cult classic because all the memes came out of it, and then it like to the point that everyone now does.
Yeah, but we
But
can't
I'll say
we can't
Infinity
relate
War.
memes to
I'll put Infinity
Yes, you
War
can.
over a classic.
No, not today.
Yes,
Because
you
today
can.
every movie gets memed.
Yeah,
classic or
but
not.
but to a point where everyone knows about the hand click, it has to be certain types of things like gestures or saying "fine, I'll do it my own." Everyone already knows what it means. That is a signifier of a cult classic. Argue with yourself.
Okay,
I'll put Infinity War above Endgame. for
that's
classic.
fine. I'm saying them as a collective.
But I still won't say Infinity War.
I've seen them as a collective because of what what it concludes. It concludes the 10-year. Cool. Wait, you got like 3 more years in it before it become.
What?
It came out 2019.
You lagged, bro.
Trust, you fully like this now.
I'm like,
I just saw
No,
computer.
you can't even throw in the chat. Oh yeah, Junior, it's frozen. It's you. You.
Yo, check your internet connection. You got bad ping, bro. Can't put in the chat.
Hey, that was a secret verse.
What did I do to deserve such ruckus?
You said you can't message the group chat and say it froze. That was you, bro.
That's your incident, my guy.
That was you.
Okay,
So,
can I land?
Yeah, go on, try it.
Let me try. Refresh the thing. The movie came out 2019, so we're on 4 years now.
Yeah.
Next year,
I'm saying I'll put more coins into saying Infinity War is a classic.
if it was now touched 5 years,
not touch 5 years.
this year will be his 5th year. So
I could. If someone says it's a classic, I won't argue that much. Endgame, I don't know.
But they're
Endgame's not that good of a film.
yeah,
you know,
but no, it's great.
compared to Infinity War.
Yeah, I agree. Infinity War is obviously better,
Yeah.
but Infinity War is an incomplete movie.
No, it's not.
The cliffhanger makes it an
The
incomplete.
cliffhanger is
It would be
the bad
good.
guy won.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
It's not even a cliffhanger.
No.
It ends the story.
If it ended-
it ends the story because Infinity War is a Thanos film. It's the film based on
Yes,
Thanos' story.
but if
the
they
film
ended there-
ends with him doing what he wanted to do the whole time.
I agree.
He panned it.
I agree.
So it ends up that film itself can be its own thing.
Yeah, it can, but because it's not, I'm
Can we
saying
not
it
have
is
another
not a
Marvel
conclusion.
argument for like 30 hours.
I'll come into
Alright,
that.
cool, let's
No,
recap
my
it.
internet is working now. All I'm saying is that's an incomplete movie. As a collective, I will consider it a classic, and you know this for a fact. Give it a year, we'll revisit this conversation, and I know it'll be considered a classic.
Fair enough.
Comment
All I can
below.
say, yes,
Comment
sir.
below.
What are you doing
is-
tomorrow?
Yeah, so that's the weekend, huh?
What are you doing after this?
After this,
Yeah.
what's going on?
What are you doing after this?
What am I doing after this? What am I doing after this?
What is what you say?
I'm not leaving anything after
We're
this,
gonna watch
really.
fucking back to back.
No.
Oh.
There's a games pub in Stratford, and they have Marvel games as well.
Do you not want to win prizes today? Because I will fucking wipe the floor with that shit. I'm
Shit,
telling you.
okay, bro.
I'll wipe the fucking floor
down still.
with that quiz, bro. You're not gonna be
Is
there.
this
for
a quiz?
No, they
Oh.
have games. It's
Oh.
like Top Trump, but with Marvel games and loads of other
I'm
stuff
down.
as
I'll
well.
do a quiz. And I'll play that. That's
I'm down for that still.
Anyway,
But yeah, let us know in
Classic.
the comments what you guys think about.
I think
I don't know
it's
what we was arguing about. What were we arguing about again?
Marvel.
if a game is a classic or not.
Oh. Let us know in the comments what you guys think.
You was in the chat.
I was in the chat.
And you
The man
forgot.
says like, threw me off. My brain went, yeah, that'd be cool to do that. And now I'm back. Now I'm back. But we were talking about our list. So Oppenheimer's not on my list. I already explained why he's not on my list. But let's talk about the fact that we all have Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse on our list of our favorite films of 2023.
I consider the first one a Christmas film. Just putting it out there as well.
The first one, Christmas one.
Yeah, into the
Is it?
into the spider.
I mean, it passes
Across-
through Christmas.
No,
but-
it
I-
is.
Oh, it came out December. Yeah, it came out December. That's
Yeah, I
true.
think that film we all agree on. Another one, funny enough, is not. It's in all of our lists, but some of it is in our top 5 and some of it's in our honorable mentions. But Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, we've all
Which is fascinating,
mentioned it.
considering.
We don't like the DCU.
No, of course. But like considering superhero fatigue has really hit its peak this year.
This year.
Yeah, it came out
100%.
two of the greatest comic book movies so
Yeah.
far, right?
Yeah.
We consider those two as top tier movies.
Yeah.
Also, the cinematographer stunning.
Oh, insane.
Stunning.
God.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's completely different.
Stunning.
The two movies is completely different cinematography, like art style. Yeah, they both equally fantastic.
And the music, freaking hell, the music
What?
is
What?
own
That,
freaking
that,
character.
huh?
Some
Are
of
you
the-
dumb?
Florence and the Machine.
That's probably the best
Look
music
at
I've
him.
heard
He's
in the
already.
film.
He's
Sorry,
already.
Okay, he's
When both movies came out, I haven't downloaded a playlist so fucking quick in my life. Both
Yeah.
of them have that's it. Cinematography / art style, music, story, characters, all of them whitewash. All of them they just like fucking landed it. All those characters.
Yeah,
You can't lose.
Really
You
can't.
really can't lose. But then you do that to the DC anyway.
How many DC movies came out this year? 2.
DC movies.
Shazam,
Shazam
Aquaman,
came out.
Flash.
The Flash, yeah, 3. 3 DC films.
No,
came out
Blue
this year.
Beetle.
Oh yeah, Blue Beetle. Shit, I forgot about
More DC movies came out this year than MCU content. That's
You know, it's crazy because I think in the next couple of years, depending on where Marvel goes as a whole, we'll probably look back at this year, 2023, and see that this was the start
This was
of
the pinnacle
the downfall
Yeah,
of Marvel.
this
That's
is,
if they fail going the next couple of years, which we don't know.
I would say it started this year. I say this year was we become the
This
super-
is most
the
notable
fatigue, it was
moment.
like
No.
yeah.
This is the pinnacle year where they could either do something that saves it,
They can
Yeah.
still save it. Yeah, they can still save it.
or they've just ruined it completely.
Next year's important.
This is a very important year.
Next year is
next year is a very
It's
important year
important
on
to
what
see
they do.
with it.
Because if they have another flop, then I think the majority of the fan base
Let it go.
that's left.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
But like, you see how he just slowly just noticed something. Like, why did he turn around like that in the first place?
I was looking at you. and
Then
it
he's
was
like,
moving
saying
it-
to your eyes, like, wait, what's that?
No, I'm trying to
You're
make
like
it
a cat.
oh,
You're literally that cat, bro.
you are worse than me. Because when I
Get
go,
distracted.
you go as well.
Oh, yeah.
What?
See what I mean?
It's
See what I mean? See what I
contagious.
mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? What was I saying?
What was you saying?
I forgot what I was saying now.
We're talking
your
about
fault.
DCU.
DC.
It's your fault, actually.
No, it's not. You could have
I
continued.
told you to let it go. Did you listen to me?
No.
Anyway, continue.
I was just saying, yeah, we're gonna look back at this year as the year that changed everything. Because
Yeah.
if they next year we've only got one film confirmed, which is Deadpool 3. If that film we think possibly be a good film, but if that flops, it will a lot of people. If that flops, the remaining Marvel fans will leave.
Yeah.
Completely, they'll all leave.
No, not remaining. I mean, Spider-Verse is still
Yeah, but I don't count that as Marvel.
That's not really Marvel.
That's Sony.
Spider-Man.
But it's Sony. I'm talking about Marvel Cinematic Universe.
so,
I'm not talking about Marvel characters as a whole. I'm talking about the
Yo,
actual
we live
production.
in a world where people would rather go watch a Sony Spider-Man movie opposed to the MCU.
That's been
That
like
is
for a minute.
nuts,
It's been like for a minute though, no?
bro. Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah? Everyone likes Spider-Man. Spider-Man's like
No,
the most
no,
key
but I'm saying
comic
that-
book character.
So far, the amount of Spider-Man content. I'm not
Oh
saying
yeah,
the
yeah,
Spider-Man
yeah.
characters.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People would rather go watch Spider-Man content from Sony than watch Marvel.
Marvel's
MCU
been
movies.
on a huge
Damn much of
decline.
a switcheroo that was.
Yeah.
That's mild. Wild. It's mild. It's like it's
Man,
not how
triggered my
spicy. It's just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, that's all for Marvel for this year, man, and DC.
Have you got? You ain't got a DC. No.
You know what? Can I change my honorable mentions for TV?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Actually, no. Leave it.
No. What are you cooking?
No, I wanted it for film actually.
You still got time to change it. To be fair, we haven't released
How
the
to
videos
have
yet.
sex. I want to change it to Leave the
Yeah.
World Behind.
I was gonna
Serious?
start. Yeah, I might back you on that. That film was pretty good.
That was a good
I was gonna, yeah, but that kind of what's the word?
It was like BAM!
That transitions us to our next conversation. I wanted to talk about the niche.
I'm trying to figure out what you doing. What's that pamphlet? What's that come from?
It's just, that's how it snuck on me. I really thought about it, and I was like, oh.
I was talking about a specific scene. Let's say.
Yeah, but besides superhero film, it's been a big year for, I'll say, for niche, like quirky films as well. Like, actually, do you guys want to talk about Barbie? Because Barbieheimer, we were talking about Oppenheimer before in here, but Barbenheimer. Yeah. I never heard anyone say it like that, but
Barbenheimer.
It's Barbenheimer.
Is it Barbenheimer?
Yeah.
Barbenheimer.
Okay,
I
so
said Barbieheimer.
that probably was the biggest moment in film history.
Film history?
One of the biggest moments in film history.
In
It was
the 21st,
noticeable.
no, in the 21st century, it has been one of the most iconic moments in cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two films that are complete opposites.
Yeah.
That not only brings film lovers, but the casual watcher, someone that don't even go cinema, to go cinema.
That's the power of meme culture and social media. It's like because when I was watching the Margot Robbie, Cillian Murphy actors and actors, they were talking about how this wasn't planned. This wasn't like people were asking, "Well, so is this part of your marketing?" Well, no, it's the power of the internet, the power of the people.
Yeah.
And someone just said a thing, and it just erupted and became like a wow. And you got like stuff where people like I saw this meme where people are watching Barbie and the other cinema next to them just blows up, and like the walls cave in kind of shit. That kind of stuff is like this is the power of the internet. This is the power of community.
Yeah.
When
it really did bring like the
people
cinematic
together.
community together.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really interesting when I went to see Oppenheimer. There was a couple behind us, and they were like, "Oh yeah, like we've come down to Leeds to watch the show from at the Science Museum." And then they were like, "We plan to watch Barbie in the evening." Like it was like a really planned thing, and
That's
it
the
was
thing, you know.
amazing to see.
You know, I can't remember last time we've seen anything like that. Like you've argued with us with Endgame in the previous episodes, but now looking back, because you said what you said before it happened, before the release of Barbie and Oppenheimer, but now that is
with the benefit of hindsight. The Endgame thing, don't get me wrong, it was insanely huge.
Yeah,
insanely huge.
but that's for a niche audience.
No, so if you're a comic book fan, if you're just even mildly interested in the comic books, or even like I'm sending you what they've done, the whole hiding the title and people went nuts trying to find that whole thing was crazy.
Yeah,
but it was subject to only comic book fans, and it brought new people into that world. This Barbenheimer thing was bigger than that. In terms of reach, in terms of weight, I don't think it was the same in terms of weight and how heavy it was. But in terms of reach, far surpassed what Endgame did. Yeah, like the reach of that was like it was crazy.
Yeah. Shout out Mattel, man. Mattel making peas off that shit, bro.
Polly Pocket next.
Polly Pocket, that's crazy.
That's gonna be the next one for real.
What's the shoes one?
It's gonna be hot.
I want to see Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels.
I want to see what J.J. Abrams is gonna do with that.
He's gonna do it.
Yeah, J.J. Abrams directing Hot Wheels.
Play that Hot Wheels game on PS4, man. That's a great game.
Barney.
What's the shoes thing?
Ellie Kelly's.
It's Lily Kelly, the cutest shoes.
Yeah, we're like now digressing.
I watched TV when I was a kid, but I was
gonna mention Oppenheimer. I was gonna talk about niche films. So there's been a lot of niche films that we've seen this year. So like for one of the biggest ones I'll say is Saltburn.
Of course.
I
haven't seen it. I should really.
Are you actually interested in watching it?
I would like to. I'm just not really. Is it still in cinemas, right?
I think it's on streaming platforms now.
Okay, I'll watch it.
People have been watching it.
That one I need to wait for the house to be empty, you know.
Rookie mistakes. People have been watching it with their families. Rookie mistake, you know.
Yeah, that one I have to make sure the house is empty.
But that film, I think we've both been excited to watch it. But now that we've seen it and now we've seen the effect of people watching it,
we knew it. Well, I knew it was gonna.
I feel like this will either be a classic or a cult classic in the next.
No, this is 100. It's inspired by cult classics. This is a cult classic. Yeah. It reminds me of Talented Mr. Ripley, and Cruel Intentions.
Two films I have not seen, but I'm with you. She was hoping I'll back it. I was like, fuck.
I got enough people.
Leave it to the audience and the listeners to hopefully they've seen
But then
it.
also, it's a lot of it apparently is very much inspired by the Greek mythology of the Minotaur.
Okay.
See, the Minotaur was meant to come down onto Earth and basically devour.
Oh, it makes sense because there was a scene with them kind of like dressed like.
Where he's and then
characters.
Also when he kills.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate you.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Saying
No spoilers. But yeah, I think Saltburn was one of the biggest quirky films out there. Another one I wanted to mention is Talk to
Aladdin,
Me.
put that down.
They're not looking at you. They're looking at you.
bro.
Go.
You went
Keep
in there.
going.
He went in there to get it.
Yes.
You so you. Alright, cool.
Bro, they're looking at you. Wow, look
Go.
how long that is. Go, they're not
Yeah,
looking at me.
okay. They are looking at you. There's a visual experience.
And they can literally hear you.
But another quirky film that I wanted to
Guys.
mention is Talk to Me as well, which is one of my favorite films of the year. It's crazy because originally my list was Saltburn first, and Talk to Me second, but I switched over because Talk to Me. If you don't know, I'm a huge horror fan. This is a director debut of these two brothers from. I think they're from Australia. Do you know from Australia?
No, yeah.
If you said
No, New Zealand.
They're from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Ah, cool. Gonna take a pause. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Okay, and we're back. Commercial break. We're talking about Talk to Me. So Talk to Me is another niche film that I think was big in 2023. These are first-time directors. Horror film, a budget of I believe $1 to $3 million for this film, and it got up to 50 million in the box office. Now it's a sequel. I think there's a lot of stuff on this film is why I rate it. I put it as my number one. I think a lot of people will say it's number one. Original story, probably one of the best horrors. But I feel like for this year, I have to give that film a shout out because it's one of those underdog films that trumped the box office at the time it came out. Yeah. So definitely shout out to Talk to Me. But going over the year in 2023, let's talk about the trash.
Pack of ass.
The trash films out there. Funny enough, one of the trash films that I think was trash this year is on Aladdin's films for the best films.
No, it's an honorable mention.
It's an honorable mention. And honorably, it should not be.
Dishonorable mention.
Dishonorable mention. And that is The Flash. Now, Aladdin, you want to give your 2 piece on why you put this as
2 piece of ass.
When I said this
Look,
is trash.
when I watched this movie, I went. This is actually a very unusual thing. I went into this movie expecting it to be shit.
Yeah.
I normally, when I expect it to be shit, I come out and my bias has been confirmed.
Yeah.
Normally, this was different, and I messaged the group chat. I don't know what I messaged. It might have been like
I think it was a voice note, you know.
I reckon it was. Yeah, it was a voice note. Yeah. Don't find it. It'll be the time.
Yeah, you man, go watch this movie, man. Go watch this movie.
I went into thinking it's gonna be shit, and for the record, it was firstly it was funny. I enjoyed it in terms of humor. Story was just a bag of nothing.
Yeah.
And it's weird. Like I don't know if you don't have the same thing, but I don't care if CGI is bad if it just looks amazing. You understand?
Yeah. That's how I thought about. Yeah.
Yeah. So like obviously, don't get me wrong. The ending thing was very, very like
trash.
Trash.
But the worst sequences I've seen in.
But even I looked up like this is fucking lit. This is like
really.
It's like this is.
That looked trash.
I smiled. I wasn't like fan service. Like I'm happy. I smiled. This is good.
Stop it.
Get some help. I got it. That's it. So the whole episode movie, I was like, this is funny. I laughed at this. This looks cool. The scene with the babies in the microwave, I like that quite a bit.
That's very problematic. Seeing the actor has done.
I'm separating that out from the artist, okay? Because we spoke about this already.
Oh shit!
You say?
Note that one down.
Well,
no,
anyway. God, shit. I'm separated out from. I actually don't know I don't know a lot of what he does in it, so I'm just like, cool, that's whatever. I'm just gonna watch the movie. I'm watching it for the director. I'm watching it for the writers and the animators and whatever. My money to me goes to them, opposed to whoever fuck me. Anyway, that being said, I enjoyed it, and I'm sorry, but. I don't know if I will watch it again, but in the moment,
would you watch it again?
I probably wouldn't watch it again. No.
So you enjoyed it for the moment. You enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I think you just had one of those good days where you just went to the cinema.
I think you just had a good day, and then you were just enjoying the fact that you were at the cinema.
I think if you watch it again, you will go, this is some 2 piece of trash.
I might. It won't be the first movie that's done that before. There's movies before I watched it, I enjoyed it. I watched it again. It's like, yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It was just fun. It was a very fun movie. I didn't look at it as anything more than that, and I enjoyed it.
Fair enough.
That's my worst film.
Which one?
That's your worst film?
Which one?
Oh shit, Wonka.
I watched it.
Worst?
I actually watched it and I was just like, what am I watching?
Yeah.
And then I was annoyed because then I spent £7 on that.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for taking me out on that one, because if I paid for anything that day, I would have been very upset.
And then on top of that,
So now you know how I feel. Damn.
and I was expecting some bangers. No bangers.
No banging music. No,
No,
line.
no single banger.
I can't say it's the worst. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, I would say
I
it
didn't
was.
hate it, I
It
didn't
was
hate it.
whatever. It's
I just
just
didn't
not
hate
for
it.
me.
Maybe because my expectation. I even told you before we went in watching
Yeah,
it. I was
it was
like, I'm not really looking forward to watching this film. I'm just doing this for outtake.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like I'm tired of doing things for
For
outtake.
outtake.
I'm tired of watching bullshit. I told Maz when he was downstairs, I was telling her, nowadays, because I value time so much, I get offended if I go to watch a shit movie.
Yeah.
Like if someone sent me a video on YouTube that's like 5-10 minutes long and I watch it and it's a shit video, cool. It's 5-10 minutes, whatever.
A
I have to
shit
commit
movie.
to 2 hours.
2 hours of your time.
That's a lot, and that's travel as well. So that's an extra
Yeah,
hour to say.
yeah.
That's money. That's food. I could be eating at home. I didn't eat at home. I ate.
Yeah.
I'm spending money and time for something that's just useless.
Trust.
Yeah,
Because
cool.
on my list, I can't say it's my worst film of the year for me, but I was
Top five.
disappointed in it. It was Napoleon.
Yeah.
Because that took a lot of my time. If it was shorter, then
So-
probably I wouldn't have been as mad. But the fact that I spent probably pretty much the whole time was probably 4 hours. Traveling there,
Yeah.
getting there, watching the film, traveling back home for half of the day. 4 hours my time.
Just
gone
for what?
to this film.
What's the chat shit about it? No, outtake.
Like it didn't bang like that for me to give that much of my time.
Look what we did for you. For you, I give you my time. Faster.
For real,
And
so
you can't even get people to like our cops.
Crazy, innit?
trust.
Crazy, innit?
With this for
Hey,
30
fuck you,
views.
though, man. Nah, fuck you. Even the ones that like me, fuck you too.
Oh shit! Now
Hey,
he
everybody,
lost, now
man.
he lost his fan base.
That's
It's a
it.
one sentence.
No,
Go to his
they're
bad
probably like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Say it again.
Feisty, I like
Fuck
it.
me, yeah.
I don't give a shit, man. Nah, man. I'm tired of watching. Yo,
But yeah,
2024, I'm not watching shit movies. I'm sorry.
we need to do. But how do you find out a film's not shit without watching it?
We wait for reviews and all doesn't count. Reviews are
I
just
can't
like,
rely on reviews no
I'm not
more,
watching
man.
Aquaman. Aquaman. I'm not watching that shit.
I'm still gonna
Who
watch it.
said who's gonna watch it?
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna
I,
still
I
watch
assume we were gonna do a
it. But
review
I'm
on
gonna
it.
watch it in a way that I want to watch it. She said that on a mic.
As if they could hear you. Junior, bleep that.
Oh, I will.
You sure?
I will.
That's the thing. That's like that's just nowadays I'm scared to finish. So like another bad movie for me this year. Shit, I'm drawing blanks. What was a bad movie for this week?
You people. Sorry, I got a list. So I'm on
Ow.
BuzzFeed. I'm on BuzzFeed right now, and they got the list of worst films of 2023.
No, I'm gonna go for
And
my
then I'm
ticket.
just seeing
I don't think
You
it
People.
was that bad.
You People was disappointing though. It was very disappointing.
What was the one
You
with
People
Jack
starring
Harlow?
Jonah Hill and Eddie Murphy. That's on Netflix.
White Man Can't Jump.
White Man Can't Jump was alright.
Actually, yeah, no.
I
The
actually
more I
enjoyed
think
it.
about it, it was actually.
Actually enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie, I probably enjoyed that more than You People. UPL was
Oh.
so we go for this.
Oh.
Morbius came up.
Have you seen it?
Did Morbius
No.
come out this year?
Yeah.
It was actually this year.
Well, it was, I think it was early.
Yeah, but it was early this year.
Early this year. That's what you do.
So good.
January movies you just throw out there. Just so you
Yeah.
can get it over and done with.
Fuck
You know,
yeah.
none of you's watched it.
No, it says 2022. Why are they saying 2023? Maybe it overlaps. Oh, they re-released it. Remember? They re-released it. in cinemas. They re-released.
Bro, that's it. It's like someone's getting bullied.
No, it's crazy.
And-
The process of Mobius was it was so trash that people were commenting and making memes
Yeah.
of it. Like we talk about memes on social
And they
media.
thought-
So much that they thought that the film
This
is
is- yeah.
good enough to go back on.
It's like I'm
screens.
bullying you. No, sorry, it's like Maz bullying me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm part of this. No, we're not part
You're
of
part
this.
of the
We're
joke,
laughing
no,
at you.
Just
That's the shit.
like, yeah, I am an idiot, aren't I? Look what I'm doing right now. It's like, no, it's not funny
This
no
is
more.
dumb
It's
shit.
not funny no more when
I
you're
might,
in a
you know
joke.
what, yeah? This could be the greatest level of marketing ever, but I kind of want to watch it. Knowing it's dog shit.
I'm never gonna watch that shit.
Knowing it's absolute piece of dog shit. I kind of want to
No,
watch
I
the
don't
leaves.
care. I am Jared Leto's biggest op. I will say no. My sister.
Oh yeah, you say you can't act in it.
My sister-in-law
You see, like
knows.
Michael B. Jordan.
I do not like Jared Leto.
Mm.
So for this to have been trash, I told y'all hoes.
No,
I haven't seen it.
I'm not
I haven't
watching
seen it
for the
but
memes, you know.
I
I'm
rely on
not-
everyone.
I'm not
Trust
wasting my
everyone's
time.
opinion.
Are you gonna waste your time?
No. I just spoke about time, innit? Like, if I go into this knowing it's shit, my expectations are already on zero, below zero.
Yeah.
I want to understand the meme.
He might end up liking it.
Crazy.
No, it's not as bad as they say.
Yeah,
You know?
that's it. If you have low expectations, you can't get lower than that. Imagine go higher.
Mass. You do a mass. I've never watched that film. I've never watched anything.
Mr. The Marvels, yeah.
No, it's not
I'm
bad.
doing
You
a
know?
mass.
It's quite fun.
Listen, that's it. That's the worst. That's the best case scenario.
Yeah.
The worst case scenario.
But that's because I had low expectations from the get go.
So going into it with low expectations, potentially I might.
You need to stop playing.
Go
with
watching a
that
film with low
I might enjoy
expectation
it.
is kind of crazy though.
Huh?
I shouldn't have to drop my expectations.
We did
Make
that with
it
Wonka.
complete, huh?
We did that Wonka.
Yeah,
We did it with
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
didn't,
but I only could
but
have
it
dropped my
didn't- but it
expectations.
didn't-
I was
it
never
didn't-
super excited to watch this film.
It
Like,
didn't
okay,
have
watching
any.
it.
No, because even though you had low expectations, it didn't meet anything. You
Yeah.
were just there like.
But I didn't have any expectations. Period.
It's kind of It's
It's
kind
like,
of
I'm
like
just
it's
gonna
like
watch
the.
it
Have
and
you not seen The Room? The Room with Tommy Wiseau.
No.
You know about Tommy Wiseau? Oh, hi Mark, that one.
Oh, hi, Mark.
You know about The Room? Type in The Room. You definitely know. This is like a cult classic, man. This is top. This is like.
Oh, the worst
The
film
Room,
ever. The
yeah.
cult
Yeah.
classic film. Yeah, yeah.
I wanna
Oh,
watch
hi,
it.
Mark. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wanna watch the Mobius and
I've
get
seen
the
the
experience
I've
of this
seen
one.
the film of it.
Yeah, the
Disaster
Disaster
Artist.
Artist. Yeah, I've seen that as well. So when I watch Mobius, I want to have the same experience I had when I watched.
You're
The
gonna
Room.
go on the trash binge.
Yeah, it's like a just a 2-pack of
Watch it.
But
dog.
like
Horrible
Sharknado.
films. Sharknado.
Yeah, I've heard that's
Yeah.
terrible. That's it. That I saw because I'm really like I love meme culture. I love memes and shit. I kind of want to watch it for that, but that's the only reason I watch it. That's
So the
simply-
marketing worked.
evidently. So I
You got
am.
me.
It was
I am
free marketing
the
as well. It was marketing.
I become the very thing I swore to destroy.
Another trash film is another film I want to mention here is a film that kind of started a lot of fans coming off of Marvel, and that is Ant-Man Quantumanium that came out earlier this year.
We're not talking about Marvel today. I'm
They
sorry.
became-
I've not my Marvel.
They marveled out.
love
Alright,
that
cool.
one.
It was scared. I got Black Adam, but Black Adam came out last year.
Equalizer.
Equalizer 3.
Expend
Napoleon, they already spoke about Napoleon.
Fobbles.
65.
I
You know what's
forgot about that
crazy?
film.
This film on paper sounds like it will do really well.
Yeah, it does, innit?
Adam Driver, sci-fi, Jurassic Park,
Dinosaurs.
got guns, shooting
Right.
it, but flopped horribly.
I completely forgot.
If
that film
if you
existed.
go on, I don't know if you use Apple Pay or whatever, Apple Wallet. If you want to go and see what movies you've had to watch this year, go on your Apple Wallet. All the expired tickets
yeah,
there.
expired
That's what I'm going
tickets,
right now.
I miss the days of physical tickets, man.
Yeah, I actually got a whole collection of physical tickets. I used to have.
I used to put some on like on a wall.
Serious?
Yeah.
Should I bring my ones? We could stick it full.
Yeah, that was sick. Let's do it.
And you could put Endgame.
It's
Like,
spendable.
you see like 5 Endgame tickets.
Yeah, there was a lot of bullshit. I don't know if you guys have any more horrible films, but if
Give
not,
me
we
a
can go on to
second.
TV.
Which one?
Did you watch The Equalizer 3?
No, I have no interest in
The Whale was a great movie, by the way. Just to go back on the good movies. The Whale was amazing.
That wasn't this year, was it?
It was early February. February? No, January. Feb. I didn't watch any shit movies this year.
Are you sure about that?
I
How
think
you
your
so?
whole list is.
What's this? Transformers. No, I didn't watch that.
Oh, Ghosted. Lol.
Yeah, Ghosted.
Forgot about that one.
That rom-com, that was. I never even looked at that. I knew that was gonna be trash.
Oh,
Yeah.
Blue Beetle.
Oh.
Fuck off, man.
No, wait.
A lot of people like Blue Beetle.
I don't give a shit.
Don't
I
like
have
it.
left the cinema twice in my life, and that was the second time I was so
Really?
happy. I did.
What scene made you leave Blue Beetle?
There was actually, I actually remember. I can't remember. So I don't remember.
Smiling.
Huh?
He's
Yeah, I'm
smiling
happy
to
about
tell
it.
the story.
No, actually, there was a moment. Yeah, it was like because my problem was it was very predictable throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm so familiar with superhero movies or that
Follow
shit.
the format of a superhero
It's
film.
just I predicted all the jokes.
Yeah.
So I said if I predicted the next joke, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And I predicted to the T. I don't know what joke it was. It might be like a sex joke or some shit. But I knew the word for word I said in my head. I just bust out instantly.
Yeah.
It was like less than an hour into the movie.
Less than an
Less
hour.
than- This is just after he gets his powers.
Yeah.
I
Oh
di-
shit.
I think I didn't even get to see the first fight.
Yeah.
I think I saw the beginning of the first fight. I think no, sorry, my bad. I think I saw the first fight, and just after the first fight, they made a joke, or whatever. I predicted this joke. I said, "Yeah, I'm out."
Nah, so
Only every time I left the
I
cinema.
might actually go back and watch that film. You know.
No, don't do that shit. Blue Beetle is your Flash.
Is it?
The way you look at Flash,
Oh,
I
but-
look at Flash. Is the way you look at Blue Beetle.
Nah, cause I'm not gonna champion Blue Beetle.
I'm not champion again. I'm saying it was fun. You would watch it again.
But I'll watch it again.
You said you were gonna watch it again.
Watch what again?
Blue Beetle.
I never watched Blue Beetle.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying I'll probably give it a chance.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
give it a
Yeah,
watch.
don't.
He said don't do that.
Don't waste my life. Don't waste my time.
But yeah, man.
Luther the Fallen Star.
Was that bad? Do you watch it? You gonna say more about it?
Anything else?
It was very forgettable.
Man, like, I think I saw a stat saying this is one of the highest watched stuff on Netflix this year.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
But to get a watch, you just need to click on it.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really.
Yeah, I'm not saying that means it was good.
Yeah.
That does mean a lot of people click to watch
clicked
it.
on it. So
Because
the
there
marketing
was
was
a
good.
high expectation for this film.
Because you know how
Because
good
there was
Luther
a huge
is.
high
It was
hiatus.
just, you know how good Luther as a TV series is.
Yeah.
You now
Luther
know
looks
I never
that.
watched TV shows.
You know, it's sick.
Yeah.
You now know
Can't
it's
think.
just because it was BBC behind
The
it.
British. It was the British that did it well until the Americans came.
Speaking of that, Black Mirror came out this year,
Yeah,
season 6.
yeah. But that's on your list. I didn't like Black Mirror as a whole. I
like
like
more of it. I
Joan
didn't.
is awful, and the law.
John.
I didn't like
The one that I
Love
really
was
did.
good.
The one that I really didn't like was that space one.
Space one.
Oh, the one of Aaron Paul.
Yeah,
I love that one.
yeah.
That was what that's how I actually
Pacing
want.
was trash.
That ending was fucking hard.
I feel like I've seen that film. I think I've seen this story before.
And this is before I watched Breaking
No,
Bad.
it was very deja vu.
Yeah, I've
For
seen this
me.
story before.
That's it. I didn't watch the last
Doesn't it
episode.
remind you of what's that film with Paul Mescal? Where
Yeah, it's the same
It's
thing
literally-
with
it's literally-
that girl in it.
and the
It's
guy
on
from
Prime.
Brother.
It's literally the
Again
same
with the
plot.
laptop, man.
Same plot.
Again with the laptop.
Hey, man, it is-
Take that shit, man.
You get it.
I was saying like Black Mirror was great up until they Netflix took over and then it
Yeah.
started going down. The season 6
But they
Jonah
announced
Awful,
another season.
Lock Henry was Maisie Day.
Foe.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's literally
the
just
same,
Foe.
same plot line as Foe.
Literally.
Yeah.
I mean the space one I enjoyed it, but other than that it was just it was not.
It was mid for me.
And this is a show that I've been championing for time.
Yeah.
From when I saw that first episode, I thought, yeah, this is the show.
But it's
No,
audience for it, though.
I really liked that the Loch episode.
The
I like
documentary
the
one.
lot. Yeah.
Really?
I enjoyed that. That's my bag.
Yes.
Yeah, the murder mystery
those-
type of. Ooh. It was the mother.
It was a bit of May.
The mother did it.
Bit
all
of
along.
you.
It was a bit of May.
The way she chased her as well
she
and
was evil.
banged her head on the fucking.
Yeah, she gone. She dead.
She was very dead.
She did. Very
I don't know
dead.
why. I probably thought she survived.
Same. I thought, oh no, she can probably wash up in the shore. Man.
Nah, bro. See, from now on, yeah, I know that if you see someone just bonk their head onto a rock, you know it's game over. They
No,
can't
it's
come back from
always-
that shit.
Unless it's Fast and the Furious.
Speaking of which, great segue. That
It was
shit
Fast X was this year, wasn't it?
yeah, that shit was shit.
Oh, you walked out on that as well.
Nah, I still don't know.
They watched that.
I
The
committed.
whole thing.
I saw the cliffhanger.
The return. Wonder Woman.
Oh, that one as well. I thought I was going to say something about
Well,
that
who
one.
else was? Who else? Who else?
No, because it's
There was
a
two.
3-part movie.
3 parts.
Yeah, so the cliffhanger was the whole the dam exploding and him driving down that dam
Oh, yeah,
as it's
sick.
blowing up and shit. So that which was the cliffhanger.
Oh, yeah. Or would he die? No. Or would he
Yeah,
survive?
no, will Vin Diesel die in the Fast and Furious 3 part in the first part
Of
of?
course he didn't die.
Family. Family.
But yeah, Fast X, like I said, man, it's
A little bit of the book.
no, a little bit of bullshit. That's what it is. It's nothing, man. And I think, yeah,
Oh,
I'm not
wait,
watching.
wait. I just remembered my actual film. Knock at the Cabin.
but that David Bautista one.
M. Night Shyamalan film. That's
Shyamalan.
the worst, one of the worst films I watched this year. That film was trash.
It looked
Oh!
good, you know. The trailer looked
Oh,
good. I didn't
it
watch it, but
looked
the trailer looked
good.
good.
Trash.
But then, like,
I was-
something about the pacing was off, wasn't it? Yeah.
was
Oh
off.
god.
Yo, where's that bag of depressed people?
Ending was not a good ending. M. Night Shyamalan. You know what? I trusted him. I saw Dave Bautista in it, and I was like, okay, he's playing the lead. He's not normally playing the lead, and I cherish him as an actor. I feel like he's a really good actor, but he doesn't get a shot to play a lead. I was like, okay, he's getting the lead. The trailer looks good. I'm sold. I'm ready to watch this. M. Night Shyamalan. I feel like a couple of his projects recently have been okay enough for me to go, okay, we give it a shot. Watched it. I'm watching this film. I'm questioning everything. It's a small cinema. Not much people in there. Just me and a couple ahead of me. A couple of rows ahead. As soon as that film finished, the couple looks at you and says, that was shit. They literally said, that was shit. I've never trusted M. Night Shyamalan again.
Fuck
and they
him.
walked out. And I said, you know what? I'm with him.
I'm walking away from yeah. Wait for me. I'm coming.
Wait for me, guys.
Yo,
Take me with you.
Dave
That film
Bautista.
was trash.
See, you talk about Dave wants to be taken more serious, isn't it?
Yeah,
So he chose this movie as his thing.
yeah.
In
Thing is,
my
the only
mind-
good thing about the film was his performance.
And in my mind, I'm just like, you chose poorly.
Yeah.
You
No,
So I
but
feel
then
like the director
also-
chose him. to
No,
be
but
fair.
it's also it's what he's given. It's
Yeah.
not just him. It's what he's given.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, he chose for his
No, but
serious
I think-
movie was
I
a poor
think-
choice.
I'm very excited to see him in The Boy and the Heron. Very excited.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Yeah, what do you not think about this whole? I guess it's a bit of a digress, but it's a good conversation to have. Movies with maybe one or two stars and a bunch of those not extras, but like small characters versus all stars kind of movies. Which are you?
Depends.
Would you prefer? Like, what's you?
It depends what
Like,
the
would
film is
Oppenheimer, would
about.
Oppenheimer been better if
I
it
don't know
was
the-
like
I don't know the
Cillian
success-
Murphy,
I don't know the success
Robert
rate's
Downey
been
Jr.
that-
Was that?
I don't think the success rate's been that high for all
All-star
some
all-star
movies,
cast.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Sometimes it kind of flops.
So do you think certain
I
movies?
mean, look at flipping New Amsterdam.
Amsterdam was trash.
Yeah. But like, what's like? Do you think certain movies would benefit from just having a smaller, not necessarily a smaller cast, but like lesser known cast, and so maybe like one or two? big
It
names?
makes no
I prefer
difference. I think it doesn't matter sometimes about the casting. It's about the writing.
Yeah.
You can only
Yeah.
do so much with a cast when the writing is good and the direction is good.
I mean, we spoke about a bunch of losses this year. Let's talk about Win, writer strike and actor strike. Great success, right?
Come to an end. It
Yeah.
came
Is
to
it
an end.
good?
But
Good
we're
again?
still waiting to see the results of
But
it.
still,
As in, like, what next year or so, like,
what are they gonna make from it?
yeah, what are they gonna make from it? So,
Right. And next year's
we're
a-
happy
there's a
that it's
couple of
over,
movies.
but we have to see if the actors are actually making money or actually like can provide for their families.
Would you stop watching movies if like after this strike, nothing great has come from it? Would you just stop watching movies and sort of start making good movies again? Because like it's like you're looking at these writers are getting neglected and again like shitty money whatever, and they stroke. How do you say strike in past tense? They,
I don't know.
they had a
Past
stroke
tense.
and then they struckened, and for over 100 days longest strike of all time
Yeah,
to come to a deal only for it to be not any better. It's like at this point, it's like I don't want to support this bullshit anymore. I don't want to like. I'm not wasting my time with these high studio whatever. I'm saying like, obviously there are just like in a week of 10 movies that come out, maybe one would be good, maybe. To me, I'm not willing to take that risk anymore, man.
as in you're winning if it was still trash after the strike.
After
you'd
the
be
strike, it's like
you
is
know,
it is it me like
I'm
I
knocking
think
off.
I mean I don't go to cinema a
No,
lot
but
anyway.
like some of these films were already given the go ahead basically ahead of it.
Yeah.
So
I'm saying as a result of the strike, movies that come out as a result of the strike, if they're still shitty, then
Then we've got a lot of talking to do still. And you talk to these writers, bro. So now you struck a deal that you lot say you're happy with,
I don't.
and you still give me trash.
It's weird. My go-to response to that would be they're still not getting what they want.
And they're still trying to like,
No, I'm saying if it's trash, it means they're still not getting what they want. They just like had to compromise somehow.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, the way when we broke it down, I was like, it looks like they kind of compromised. They like to compromise a lot.
Yeah.
Like the main thing they were fighting for, I don't think they even got. There's still loopholes with the AI stuff. So I don't know.
that's the actor's story.
Yeah, actors on. We're talking about both strikes, no?
I thought I
Actors
thought
are
but you were
strike.
talking
How about Rise?
Oh, you're talking writers.
So I was talking
But
about
writers
Rise.
is part of it.
Actors like you can get a low end actor, you can do a great performance. You can't get a low end writer and have a great story.
Yeah.
I'm saying, I mean, you can, but I'd rather not if you're getting paid dog shit. Only for you to go into an industry that pays even
Yeah, to be
worse.
fair, before the strike started, there was a lot of good stuff coming
But
out.
it's no, it's the thing is that when you're writing a good storyline, you need to be able to have, just like in any workforce, if you're not providing a good motivation or any force of encouraging people to
Yeah.
commit, then they're going to be disconnected to their work.
Of course.
And their performance are going to be low. So in this case, while despite the fact they had their strike, their performance is still going to be low because ultimately they have been pushed into a situation where they have to rush their performance and hit this quota.
Yeah. Yeah, they're still in tough working conditions.
I literally just I introduced this thing as a win, and we just ended it in the loss.
Because we don't really see.
Yeah, we don't.
We haven't seen the results of it as of yet.
Not properly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think we need to give it time. There is a lot of stuff that we
2024.
don't know about, and that is the win. 2024 is this bag of potential.
Yeah.
So is this year is a lot more important than we thought then? Like this year of movies can really just just shift the trajectory of how many people are actually going to be watching movies moving forward. Once like this is the result.
I mean, this year's completely changed the trajectory of things.
So this year coming.
I mean just this year as in general,
okay.
because like look at A24 was one of the first production houses to come to an agreement. The first.
They're still running.
And then now they've got flipping, what's his name? Dwayne The Rock Johnson doing a film.
Yeah.
What?
They're getting the big names now.
What?
They're trying to buy Halloween as well. They're out here trying to do IP stuff now.
Is that risky?
I think that's kind of scary to me still. It was scary when they
Pun
announced
The
Talk
Rock.
to Me Too. When they announced Talk to Me Too, I was kind of scared because I haven't seen them do sequels before. It's probably the first time I'm seeing them do a sequel. It shows that they want to do franchise stuff now, and I feel like A24 is going to be more of an independent place than the whole IP thing. But we'll see. Everything we have to see in 2024, the results of
But
the
if
strike,
they're meeting their writers' needs to that extent,
then it should be good content.
Right.
Oh, I can only hope, boy.
Yo, this is really like this for me is a proper like this is.
are you excited
left or
for
right.
the year?
Huh?
Are you excited for the year?
I wouldn't use the word excited. I'll use the words.
Apprehensive.
I didn't go to school. I don't know what that means, so I'm not gonna use that word.
But I didn't go to school.
I'm feeling frivolous.
Do at school.
Like my go-to.
It's like when you're slightly
I don't
excited.
want to explain.
I mean, no, it means you're slightly excited, but you're slightly scared.
Yeah. It'd be like a bit of a buff, innit?
Yeah.
Because this can either make me really, really love movies moving forward, because I can see what writers can truly do when they're being fully compensated,
Yeah.
or I can come to a realization that this is never going to get fixed. So investing what his time into it is just like, you know what I'm saying? So I'll just be like a thing where I'm watching things out of necessity, I guess, for the show or stuff that I really want to watch, but like sometimes giving things a chance.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't go watch.
I think we need to pay
next year.
attention to the stuff that stopped production because of the strike and started it back up again. I think those will tell us whether they
I
actually.
mean, have you guys seen that the prequel to Hunger Games?
Nope.
No.
The Songbird in
Others.
the longest time in the world. No.
No.
Fuck that.
The longest time in the world.
Fucking the longest time, bro.
Oh, okay.
I literally watched the Hunger Games, the quadrilogy, just so I could watch Songbird. And then I saw some
You
reviews.
watched that franchise just to watch.
Just so I could watch Songbird, and I didn't even watch Songbird. No.
And you have no interest.
I was told it was dog shit.
And but I thought you don't follow reviews.
I don't, but that one is 2.5 hours, so I have to.
You know.
I
What's
forgot.
up with people and run time for films?
Yes.
Why?
3 hours is the new 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, before it used to be like 1 hour, 1 hour and a half.
Films will normally be one
Now,
hour
like
and
the
a half.
standard is
Film-
3
Bring
hours.
back
1 hour and a
short
half.
films.
1
Yeah,
hour.
man.
Films used to be 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That was the standard.
Yeah.
Now it's gone up. But I'm not mad at that.
I am.
Why?
Because if it's poor pacing, Napoleon,
Also think.
Yeah,
No,
then you're there
also-
for 2 hours. You're there for 4
But
hours.
sometimes this pacing can be good
Sometimes.
in long films.
It can be, but it's interesting that they're really pushing for a lengthened film when we're now in a period where it's known that people actually have a really short attention span.
Yeah, this is the opposite kind of thing. It's like an oxymoron. It makes no sense. But I'm saying, like, for me, like I said, I get offended when I watch a 2 hour movie that's shit. Nowadays, I get excited when I see the word one. That's the number one before, like in the runtime.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, oh shit, like 1 hour.
That's why Saltburn was just so
I'm saying, like,
enticing.
Saltburn was a
man.
nice package of a condensed film where it's 1 hour, 45 minutes.
That's
Yeah,
enough to
nah,
actually get me
doesn't matter.
excited.
Yeah.
No, it was.
I'm actually gonna watch it because of that. Nothing else.
Fucking, I
I
swear.
mean, yeah, your it being on your list is probably a big reason, but like that's it. Like if it's 155 psychologically, I'm just gonna think, yeah, this is because movies aren't 2 hours nowadays. They're like 2 hours and 15 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And even at the 3 hours, I think it's weird because 3 hours can be done well. I mean, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but Oppenheimer, pacing was fantastic.
Yeah.
And this has come from someone that can't sit like this for a long time because my knees get all fucked up.
Yeah.
And I sat for 3 hours and didn't feel a thing
Yeah.
because I was so focused on the movie. So you know what I'm saying? So it can be done
It can
well,
be
but
done, but-
I haven't seen it be done well enough for me to be like open willy-nilly kind of walking in cinemas for 2.5 hour movies. I
Yeah.
need to have something to kind of like push me towards it.
Fair enough.
So I guess Saltburn is probably a good thing for me to like, lean into. I've been saying this for the past couple of weeks, but I'll get to it eventually, I promise.
Maybe next year.
I mean, it's literally on Prime, so you've got no.
I don't have
I've
Prime.
said this on Prime for
I
ages.
don't have Prime.
How long have I been saying it's coming to Prime? It's on Prime.
Yeah.
It's coming to Prime.
The whole life.
She's
I feel
all
like
grown up.
I literally
She
feel
announced
like
that
I'm
it got
doing
released.
the promo for it. Wait, I actually did.
Yeah.
I actually did do the
This is
promo.
problem for it. Serious.
The light flex.
She's up, you know. I saw her cooking, you know. I saw her building up to it. I like, I
Trust.
let her, yeah,
Trust,
I
yeah,
was
I was-
leg
so
completed.
the-
It wasn't slick, bro, but I like it though.
She's like, it's like I'm doing a promo for it.
Oh
I
wait,
am doing a promo for it. I am actually.
That's a clip. That's a clip.
Machiavelli. Alright, cool. Let's talk about TV shows, man.
Yeah,
We
man.
highlight TV shows.
Bear.
One of the biggest ones.
Right.
Yes, on all of our lists, we have The Bear. One of my favorite TV shows ever.
50 Shades of
Season
Stress.
2 came out this year. I believe it was early spring, summertime. And did they drop? Oh, they dropped the whole season in one go, didn't
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
they should have done it weekly. I can't lie.
they? I forgot they did that. They have to
I
do
don't
weekly.
know.
Week.
No,
Bro,
it bangs when it's weekly.
that
Because
folk
then,
scene, that episode would have been so iconic
if everyone had watched it at the same time, because think
Yeah.
about it, everyone was talking about it at different points. I had to go off of socials. We were talking about
Yeah.
not being on socials
Yeah,
because we didn't want it to get ruined.
yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's on a different pace.
Yeah, you know, because I'm in this world of like the reason why they release. That's obviously in the CBM world, like the comic book stuff. The reason why they release stuff weekly is so that we can theorize throughout the entire week before the next episode comes out. Star Wars.
Yeah,
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but with
But
the
this
linear,
is different. This is I understand why. Like
with
this is
linear watching for not in like a comic book world, it's great because it allows like it creates that community feel.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone is like, oh great, like let's watch it. Oh yeah, did you watch this episode? Oh my god, all the memes pop out.
What's the
all of
benefit
this
from it?
stuff.
What's the benefit of releasing it all at once? Because isn't it like in terms of marketing, it's a lot better to release it over the span of several weeks opposed to all at once.
I don't know how it benefits them doing it all at once. You
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
No,
what's
it's,
the
I
benefit?
think it's also
Is it
just
cheaper?
because it might be cheaper, I guess, but also you have to think about the fact that people are so used to binge watching now.
Mm.
It's a behavioral
Yeah.
type. So there's different types of behavioral type when people consume media, especially with film and TV. So with TV, a lot of people are FOMO watchers, so they fear the fear of missing out makes them want to watch it. So that's ideally linear watchers. There's people who binge watch it. There's people who take their time and watch it and then rewatch it again and then go back into it. So because of streaming platform sites like Netflix and Amazon Prime and all these other services, people are more inclined to binge watch it. So they've kind of mimicked that behavioral pattern.
Yeah.
But it's ignoring the fact that linear watching isn't dead. This is a whole argument actually. Linear watching isn't dead. Linear watching creates a community, creates a conversation.
It works
Yeah,
really
'cause
well.
I
Like
just realized this show is a streaming show. It's not actually a cable TV show.
Yeah.
It's on Hulu. Well, it's on Disney Plus for us
Yeah.
UK people, but on America it's on Hulu. So it's on a streaming platform, and I'm pretty sure that platform Hulu probably never does
It does.
weekly. Did you do weekly shows?
Remember Euphoria? That's Hulu, isn't it?
No, that's on HBO.
HBO, but like HBO is another streaming source.
Yeah, but I feel like HBO's it became a streaming platform, but
Okay.
Because
originally
it
it was
was a cha-
originally it was
yeah.
cable.
It was originally cable, but
Yeah.
it's become a streaming platform. But HBO is a great example. The Succession,
Yeah,
Euphoria.
yeah. But
they're
they
big-
followed the weekly stuff.
Yeah, and they go through that linear stuff.
Yeah.
Their big hitters for 2023 always follow that linear pattern. And that's because it allows the audience to create a community. They have this thing. And then it's like, okay, other people are like, oh my god, like everyone's talking about it. FOMO watchers now
was
start joining it.
I wonder if that hurt
bear
them.
was the best season 1 released all at once?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
okay.
should really try.
Yeah,
I think they really need to try this whole linear way because, boy,
I don't-
imagine if we'd all watched like
At the same time.
Every week we just come back every week and shoot and just have a conversation about it.
Oh my
Listen,
days.
I reckon-
the build up to that dinner
if
scene
we
would
had
be
watched
crazy.
if we
The
had
finale,
watched that
crazy.
that fork scene,
Not the Forks,
Collectively-
no, the home one.
the episode one,
Forks or the home one.
forks.
Forks is the one where Richie goes to the restaurant and
I
kind
keep
of.
saying faults because he's
No,
food.
no.
I'm talking about the scene.
Yeah, it's the one where he throws the fork.
Yeah,
so
no,
yeah,
no,
sorry,
yeah. Yeah, the one where he throws a fork. We all would seen that episode collectively
We don't.
together.
Well, a live watch along.
Oh
That would've been
my
lit, bro.
days!
That would've been
What,
freaking
what
lit.
let's in terms of the best specifically, what would they actually lose if they were to release linearly for season 3?
I don't think they're losing it because there's a huge audience of
Yeah, I'm saying.
the Bear fans that
You've
are
established
actually
your audience. Your
champion
audience.
saying that we want to see
Yeah.
this weekly. So I don't know if it's just a format they just have on their platform where they just don't.
But
They're-
then, but
They see numbers that we don't see, so I
but
don't know
then,
if
but
it.
then
of course,
they're on Disney now, and Disney does linear. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you mean. Just do it linear.
Just bare clips.
Just do it.
Yeah,
bruv.
man. I mean, Echo's coming out all at once,
Yeah,
and what if it's coming out every single day?
yeah.
Ooh, would you accept that as like a? As
That's
an
not.
alternative?
No, that's not
No.
linear. No.
Yeah, once a day.
What
Once
if
a
makes
day.
sense because it's just 30 minutes and the episodes are all different. It's like animation, so it's
Yeah.
quick to digest.
Uh.
The Bear on a
It's like The
daily.
Simpsons, for example.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
if it works in that way for The Simpsons.
Mm.
But look how many episodes there are of The
Fucking
Simpsons.
hell. yeah.
Giving
So you don't you accept nothing less than weekly?
nah.
As an idea, also
For the Bear, it's
has
gotta
to
be weekly.
It has to be weekly.
That being said, man, season 2.
Season 2 is
Boy.
incredible. Somehow they did. To me, I feel this season is better than season 1.
And I don't know how they pulled it off.
I
They
watched
did.
both of them together. I don't know about you lot.
Make
I wait for this.
every second count.
Proper.
Yeah.
I didn't wait for this. I didn't like. I wasn't like. I didn't get that luxury experience of like watching trailers and waiting for this to come out. I just watched it after you lot.
Oh, so what season 1 for the first time, then went straight to
Yeah.
season 2.
The first time I watched the first
Fuck me.
season, the first.
You're lucky, fam. That wait for the next season.
No,
was
I would love.
crazy.
I love the wait.
The wait was killing me.
I know. That's what I like about it because when
Yeah.
you finally get it, it's so good.
Yeah.
No, what I like to do in the process of the wait is watch the last season all over again
Oh, I
to
should've-
get myself
100%.
excited.
Oh,
Oh,
You watch it
my
before, like you have to time it.
days,
You have to time it. You time it. You time it.
bro,
So,
yeah.
I should've did
just before.
Do you know who I
Of
am?
course I do.
that. Oh shit.
Just before. So is this? Yeah, it just lines
Yeah, I
up.
should've did that.
When I watched the first episode, I was watching it on my phone during the shoot. I was shooting a podcast, so obviously I'm behind the scenes, not really doing much. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'm start watching the first episode.
Yeah.
I think it was like maybe an hour, not an hour, maybe like 10, 15 minutes in where I realised, yeah, I'm watching this at home.
Yeah.
I'm watching this on the big screen, mate. Dumb. Even like and this
Man's
is-
rating system changed.
yeah, man. And even like when I watched I think I was on my way to the barbers, and I watched Forks. Not the one where Richie goes to the restaurant and understands how to become
Yeah,
a proper.
Taylor Swift.
But yeah, not that one. Not that one.
Romeo, take
That one, yeah, there you go.
me.
That episode's
So
fucking incredible.
that's it. So that's the shit. So I was watching that at home. That reason I had to go to the barber, so because I had an appointment. So on my way to the barbers, I really wanted to watch it. So I watched it on my phone on a train, and I think it was that scene where he just jumps the car whilst listening to, was it Bruno Mars? Is it
No,
Bruno
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Swift,
Fam,
my bad.
just sang the song.
He's part of it. Anyway, no, you know. Anyway, it was that part. It's like when the car leaps, I'm like, I'm not. This episode slaps.
He landed on beat.
Huh? Yeah, literally, yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
perfect times. And I started from the beginning when I went home, and I watched the full episode, the full episode from the beginning. Oh, the show is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just oh,
It's beautiful chaos. It's chaos done
Yeah.
well. It's so fucking
it's
weird.
like a roller coaster. Because no,
It really
look
is.
at it psychologically. We go on roller coasters because we want that fear of danger of actually being in danger, right?
Yeah.
And the show is very similar. We want that because it's some form of like stress relief kind of thing of like having stress, like having it but not.
It's a
actually
very
having it real.
watching the show is a form of catharsis, which is a release of emotions.
Yeah.
And
But it's not
that's what theatre was originally meant to be, cathartic.
Mm.
Back in Greek theatre period, it was meant to be a cathartic experience. It was this huge amp of emotion that was released, and then you felt, oh, like I've got everything off of my chest.
Yeah. And it's like it's always
Yeah.
all the benefits, none of the disadvantages. Like you have the emotion, but it's like there's no risk in it. And that's what it is. It's just like all the stressful emotions that you get from being in that environment, but you can just turn it off whenever you want, and you're safe.
And
you're
that's
safe.
why
Yeah.
it would work so much better in a linear format.
Yeah.
Because you'd watch it and you'd get all over it, and then you'd turn it off, and then you'd have time to digest
Yeah,
it.
God, I needed time because I'm so addicted to the show. It was hard for me to take a minute to not watch the next episode. Like, I'm literally abroad with my missus in Italy. I'm like,
Yeah, he was in it.
next episode. I gotta watch the episode. I'm sorry. I'm
Well, I've
in.
never binged something so like I'm not a binge kind of guy.
Yeah.
I'm an episode a day, maybe 2 episodes in a day. I binge this shit until like 4 a.m. in the morning, bro.
Yeah.
The whole of season 2, I don't know if it's all at once. Maybe the last 5 episodes I did it all at once. And it was so worth it, man.
Damn.
So worth it.
So like just that idea that it's so cathartic, but it would hit its true peak, like absolute bliss, if you just were able to turn it off and wait for a week.
Yeah, just give me
Oh
that, man. Damn,
my
let me detox for a bit. Man.
days!
Can we send it?
Don't give me the
you'd
whole
have
Coke.
you'd have that
Give me
black
the silver
mirror where
line.
you're just looking back at yourself and you're just thinking
That's lit.
and you're just processing what you've just gone through. Then you go on your socials and you're just talking about it.
Yeah, I missed the discussion of things
Oh.
for TV shows,
Yeah, man.
discussion and stuff.
That's like that. Well, I keep saying it, but like WandaVision, for example, WandaVision, Falcon and Soldier, when that started coming out,
Yeah, you
It's-
spoke
you
about
watch the
each
episode, and the whole week we just speculating and watching YouTube videos. and
Yeah,
figure
we
out-
looked at it because WandaVision was each episode was essentially like a parody to a sitcom.
Yeah, it was just
So
completely
you find a
like,
sitcom that
you
was
no idea.
connected to, and you start talking about it. Like I missed the social. What is it?
The only thing with that one is in that particular situation, it is sometimes counterproductive. It's like it's you kind of shoot yourself in the foot in a way, because when you have that time a week is a long time, innit? So when you have that so much time to kind of process and then start speculating, your expectations start to rise.
And then you found out that villain was trash.
No,
or like,
yeah, in the case of Marvel, yeah. But it's like what I said earlier about the whole Flash thing, where I went in low because you can't get any lower. With something like The Bear, I'll go in with very high expectations, and even if it's like 5% less than what I expected, a part of me might feel disappointed, especially if I got a week to
Yeah,
process.
but
and
then
ask
but
questions.
then even that I think that's just a risk that you take. That's just life.
Yeah.
That's
And I
just
feel
a
like with
risk you take.
The Bear, it finds a way to pin certain characters and give them the whole episode.
yeah.
So every time you watch the next episode, it's a whole other feel, a whole other.
That's it. I say all this to say, if you do watch weekly, that's the risk you take. Whereas if you was to watch it all at once and they release it all at once, you'd have time to kind of like set a bar.
No, but
because
then
the
at the
episode-
same
next episode's
time,
right there.
when you're just watching it anyway, you're still gonna have that moment where you're, oh, I need to pee. Oh, I need to go and answer the door.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I actually have to have on my life. And then you come back and then you watch it.
Yeah.
You still have that high expectation.
Not really, because if you're doing something else, you're not really thinking. Like,
No,
like compare, like, let's say for
Sure, your
example,
conversation is going to come regardless.
if you watch an episode a night, 24 hours versus 24 hours is actually doing life.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
regardless,
but imagine you watch a good episode. Imagine like, the best season one, we all agree it was a 6th season. But suppose you watch episode 1 and go, this is sick. The expectation is going to be high for the next second episode,
Yeah.
even though you're going to play it
but
straight
not as high
afterwards.
when you have a lot more time to process it.
no.
You reckon?
No, I don't think so.
No, because that gap between season 1 and season 2, my expectations were up here.
Yeah. And then better.
It didn't flop. In fact, it
No,
got
but
higher.
did it meet their expectations?
Yeah, it was high.
It
still.
surpassed it.
So fast to say, so that's a great example, great good what's the word?
Oh, yeah.
Situation, whatever. That's the best case scenario. That's the one. But I'm saying is, when we have such high expectations, and it falls short, even like a 5% or even 10%, just below our expectations, that in of itself is enough for us to be very like, oh fucking hell, like not as fulfilled.
Yeah, but
I'm
then,
coming from like the Marvel stuff in it, because with the Marvel stuff they did a lot.
but that's
Episode
very
1
much
to,
the case.
1 to 5 was great, and then 6 was shit.
Yeah.
So I know this is something I've experienced, and I don't want it to
I don't
happen
think
with something I
the
love.
week break causes that. I think that's just a normal thing.
That's
you
just
do.
something that
Experience.
happens. And
It's
also-
just- it's trying to
And also,
understand why.
like, just deep it, like, that gap between season 1 and season 2 wasn't something, not like light-hearted joke. It was
Yeah.
big.
How long
Yeah.
ago?
It was
It was-
almost
it was-
a year.
It was over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's why people even appreciated it even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's it,
imagine-
it's a thin line in it, because you can either like this way and this time
Yeah.
can even make it even way
And
better.
the
what
best
it
thing
was.
is, I was actually kind of scared it wasn't going to get a season 2, you know?
Serious.
Because from my experience, from my timeline in my head anyway, when it first came out, when I first knew about this show, I was always sold into watching it. And I was posting an outtake quite a lot. So much so that I probably was annoying people, just highlighting this one show. But I wasn't seeing mainstream people talk about this show as of yet. The season 1 came out and I binged it. I literally remember watching it in the studio, literally episode by episode, just by myself,
Serious?
watching it. Finished it. But I didn't see much people talk about it. I don't know what happened, but there was a certain period where it broke and everyone started talking about it. But when I finished watching it, no one really was talking about the show.
Yeah.
So I thought, would it get a season 2?
Because I remember I talked about it and you were like, whoa, you know about it.
Yeah, I was surprised that people even
Yeah,
talk
I
about
actually
it.
remember that part, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
because
so when we talk about this gap, this time gap, it again is a thin line. It can either do what it did do, which is surpass expectations, and it was very fulfilling, and everything was perfect, or it could do the complete opposite.
yeah,
And I guess it's more like on the writers and the producers and the directors. Like,
Yeah.
this is a very, very techie thing you're doing right now. And that being said, I wouldn't be upset if season 3 was the last season.
I don't. It
Same.
probably will.
I want it to be
I
fair.
feel like if
Actually,
I
want it
think.
to be.
I think it could be.
I think it needs to
Was
end.
it- is it-
3 or 4 needs to be the
No,
last.
only 4. It's 3 because like season 1 is the beginning, season 2 middle,
Yeah, we got the
and
restaurant now. It should be.
It makes
It
sense.
should be.
And like you don't want to go more than what you-
Question: If season 3 is near as good as season 2 or even better, would you say this is one of the best TV shows?
Oh, 100%.
ever?
Inevitable.
100%.
Yeah, same.
100%.
I'll probably put it. I'll be very biased, but I'll probably put it number 1 if the season 3 is.
But
as good as
it
season
is
2.
like it is upsetting that we
And
can't
I
do-
think the reason why is the people who produce each episode. Sorry to interrupt. The people who produce each episode are people who are a part of the cast.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's genuine like passion towards it.
Yeah.
You can see it, and it shows.
What kind of upsets me is that we can't do 6, 7 seasons anymore.
I feel like certain shows-
like Breaking Bad, for example.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad, it's like you lot said, it pioneered the whole idea of like weekly. Is it pioneered that?
That's the Sopranos.
Sopranos, sorry, my bad. Yeah, so Breaking Bad is like
Well,
Sopranos
the
was like
TV, the
six
TV run.
seasons, right?
Yeah.
Doing that today is a lot more risky than it was back then. Right?
No, I think it's more powerful if you're able to have a limited series
Yeah.
or have 3 series because you can create a storyline so well. There doesn't need to be a sequel.
Yeah.
The story's ended. You
Yeah.
can move on.
Yeah.
You can live a life outside of
I
that
want to digress,
storyline.
but Stranger Things dragged out.
I didn't see
Stranger
it.
Things dragged out. I
didn't
feel
see
like
Stranger
Stranger Things, if they stopped at so if they knew, okay, we're gonna do 3, 4 seasons and just focus on that, I think it would have ended.
Look at these men
on a
now.
high.
They're grown
They're grown.
adults.
They're men. They're men and women. Grown
grown.
women.
One is
Singing.
married. Engaged.
Billy. What's her name?
Millie Bobby
Bada,
Brown.
bada, 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 bada.
Millie
Hey,
Bobby.
bada, bada, hey, bada, bada,
Millie
swing.
Millie Bobby Brown. Millie Bobby Brown.
Hey,
She's
bada, bada,
married.
bada, bada, swing.
She
She's
engaged. She
engaged.
engaged. Grown. They're all grown.
Grown adults, and you're forcing them to be
Can't stretch it.
teenagers.
I feel like compacting this, especially a show like The Bear, because really and truly, what more do you need to tell us? I mean, know how The Bear's gonna end. It's not gonna end with a full circle. You're not gonna get everyone's like conclusion for every character. Of
course.
And I feel like TV shows need to learn to just do that. I don't need a conclusion for every character. Just stop the story where you feel best for it to stop.
It's like you want to leave it so that my own head canon
Yeah,
can
let me
kind of
create the
go.
stories in my head.
I said, no,
Let me
yes,
create the plot lines for the rest of the characters
okay.
afterwards.
But so in terms of like Stranger Things that came out this year, right?
Stranger Things.
The
Maybe
most
for
recent
Max.
season.
Oh, most recent season probably it was this year.
Was this year?
No, it was
Also,
last year.
you
It was
know,
last year, it was last
who's
year.
really good at creating a storyline and then just closing it quickly
Vince,
in one
Vince
season.
Gilligan. Vince Gilligan.
Michelle Coleman.
Her too.
Oh, I mean, Destroy You.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love when they just. Yeah,
She
Stranger
does
Things
Black
was last
Earth
year,
Rising. May I
2022.
Destroy You? She
Yeah.
does a whole storyline, builds up everything, and just closes it. You
Closes
don't know. You don't know the end, but you move on with life, and it's perfect.
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 Another show that kind of ended sort of sweet was Succession, which is one of my favorite shows on there. You guys haven't seen Successions, but we have to talk about Successions because it had its final season this year, and it was, to me, it was incredible. It had one of my favorite episodes I've ever seen in TV history, because I won't spoil it if you haven't seen it, but people that watch Successions, you know what episodes I'm talking about. I'm talking about the wedding episode. That was hard, but the finale was really good. But the way the finale ended, how it was meant to end, and a lot of people were upset about it because actually, no, I don't think anyone was upset about it. I take that back. A lot of people were happy with the ending because the story started with, of course, it's called Succession. The whole point of the show is that the big boss is going to pass down his business to one of his kids. Well, it's meant to pass it to one of his kids. The show ends with the next person being the big boss, and that's how the show ends. Perfect ending for the show. Each individual family member have their little story arcs in it, and it doesn't conclude it completely, but enough for you to create the rest of the story in your own minds. But yeah, Succession was incredible. I
How many
recommend.
seasons was it?
I think it's 4. I think
See?
it's 4 seasons.
So
Four
three,
seasons, nice and
full
sweet.
seasons. Sweet spot.
Yeah, 4 seasons. Nice and sweet. Started in 2018. Nice and sweet show. So definitely, I rate Succession quite highly this year. One of my favorite shows I've seen this year. Another one that we all enjoyed as well, we can talk about briefly, is Beef. that was on Netflix.
Wolf
Another
Creek
limited season, which I hope limited. They never announced season 2, and I hope they don't.
That's a
Because
great
it's
joke.
one.
That's my favorite joke in the whole
Oh, is
thing.
it? Or is it?
Wolverine can't be circumcised.
Oh.
That joke is amazing. I love the way he screamed it as well. So a crowd of nerds.
Yeah, so Beef is on Netflix now. It has Ali Wong, who's the
I
comedian,
think
and Stephen Young.
young, yeah.
Yeah.
Young.
He plays Invincible, right?
He plays Invincible. A lot of people know him from The Walking Dead.
Bucky.
He was also Jupe in Nope.
Nope. Yep. Great performance. He's a great actor. A very good actor. Very good actor.
Really good.
What were you guys' thoughts on Beef? Briefly.
I don't think there needs to be a season 2.
Yeah.
Is it season 2?
No. I think people were saying, would there be a season 2?
Netflix, don't do it.
But I don't think they'll.
Don't do it.
I think they actually labeled it as a limited season, so
I
I
hope
don't
so.
think there'll be a season 2. The way it ended perfectly, so we don't need a season 2 from.
Yeah, did this kind of show...
Also, like this is the one. It shows one thing that Netflix is really good at: suspense.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Holy shit.
This one's like that.
Wow.
I felt like the bear as well. That show had me stressed out as well. Bro. This guy was doing.
Talk about beef, man. Come on. Let's talk about beef. Different kind of,
No,
different kind of food, man.
but
Different kind of food. No, beef is one of the shows that I don't use. Like, I think Beef was very early this year, and it's one of those things where I don't really watch. I was like, because at the time I was very blockbustery, and this is whatever's bait kind of thing.
yeah,
And you know, I'm championing this for a while, so I thought, you know what, let me just kind of come out of my comfort zone and just try it out. You said it was first you told me the premise, which I really liked.
yeah,
Then you told me it was a comedy show. So those two things that they kind of edged me over the line. And I'm watching the show and thinking, this is fun as hell.
yeah,
And that's it. That's how that's the only way I can describe it. It's just very fun to watch.
yeah.
That's it. This is so
See
fun.
two
Ali Wong
people
is
from
amazing.
different classes
She's lit.
clash with each other over road rage,
Matter.
and they go at each other, and yeah, they form.
I'm a big fan of like Netflix sci-fi stuff, man. Like even like like Netflix what's it? Where they take like a concept that's so normal for all of us, but they blow it out of proportion and see how far it can actually go. Example being
like a psychological.
what's the one that we saw recently? Of course, called Leave It All Behind.
Yeah,
So these small things, these things that we know about and they exist in the
take a
world.
concept and just
But what happens if we just like let it kind of cook?
yeah.
What would happen as a result? And that stuff that Netflix has done quite good with, from what I've seen.
It's very Artodian for my
Stop using these words. What's this one?
Artodian.
Leg it,
Well,
bang
you
it.
don't even.
I need to learn.
Firstly, the other one that I use.
Catholicism.
No, not Catholicism.
The A one.
Apprehensive.
That's one.
Everyone knows that.
I'm not everyone, apparently. You know this.
You need to start picking up a
We're
book.
not everyone.
I read books.
Maz, give us some books to read.
I actually
Like,
read books.
read an actual book. But
I
when
read
I mean
books. I'll show you my.
Actually, you do read books, actually.
I do. You know this.
Yeah, you do read books.
the
Maybe
encyclopedia
not
from
right books.
Marvels.
Maybe
I
not.
don't read. I read.
Oh,
That was
shit!
decoration.
She shot at you.
That's not. That's
She shot
decoration.
you,
I
dude.
read.
Oh, she's been shot. Look at. He's been
That book was decoration. I haven't read it yet, man.
She shot him.
Furthermore, that book probably has bigger words than I know.
So,
She said,
so
ha
bothered.
ha ha. Marvel.
The Marvel's decoration. Actually,
I'm pretty sure that had no words in it as well. Just
No.
pictures.
this book ain't got no pictures going there.
But yeah,
Oh,
like I was
shit.
saying, it's very Artodian in the sense. Artaud is
Thank you.
a theatre practitioner, and he used to take very avant-garde style, which is very out there
There you go.
Yeah, cook,
and
man. She's
bizarre.
explaining.
Out there and bizarre concepts. So, like for example, one of his
Yeah.
plays was like a woman would give birth to a cockroach and stuff like that, or a scorpion, and all of this stuff. So it's very out
It's
there.
like the lobster or like
Yeah.
the scarred of this. What's it called again? The other film that they directed out. I don't know. I'm gonna skip past.
You good?
it. I can't remember the name and I feel like
Oh my god, the lobster was
Interrupted her for what?
the lobster was one of the weirdest
I
films
was,
I've
co- I
seen.
was
this year.
co-signing what she said, but
Yeah.
giving a reference to a film which is a perfect example of what she's explaining.
Well done.
So like yeah, like
Good.
for the lobster
Yeah.
is an example where it's like you're doing a dating app, and if you don't match with someone, you turn into an animal.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
that's the premise of the lobster.
You know what's
Sorry,
bad?
next year, Lando will
Do you know what's
progress
bad?
into
It's
these
like
type of films.
this part of my brain actually wants to know what she's saying, you know, because the concept is really fascinating. But the rest of my brain was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" But I'm actually watching it. I'm actually watching. That's it. That's probably it. He tantalizes that part of your brain with like, "This is some weird shit. But I kind of want to see it.
Yeah,
I kind of want to look into it and see what happens." Isn't it?
same with Saltburn. Shout out Saltburn.
Charles Auburn.
Charles Saltburn.
Oh god.
But yeah, I think that's all.
Also, I want to have a fight with Mac. Max,
What about you?
Max one liner about Saltburn. He said, "It's not really worth the hype. It's just something. It's just one of those films for horny bisexuals."
When did he say that?
We didn't hear.
Did he say on there?
Call it. Call
No,
it.
he put his review on his story, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
might have to clip that still.
Oh, he put.
Oh, I beg you, call him right now. I want to talk to him, please.
You said numerous times we shouldn't call someone on the podcast.
No, but this is a very necessary case scenario. Huh?
I want to try to call him.
Yes, put him up, man. I want to hear what he says about this movie.
We're gonna call Mac, man. His last episode so far.
Phone a friend, man. Phone a friend.
This is a long ass episode. You man may
Trust.
enjoy this.
It's gonna be
Actually,
fun
oh,
editing
so-
this one, boy. Shit, I have to edit it
You're gonna be
from tomorrow
laughing.
morning. God.
I'm saying, Mac, what do you think of Saltburn? Has he seen it?
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, listeners. I'll quickly call Mac. Let him know that he's on air, though.
Nah, don't let him know. Don't let him know. No.
He's gonna be like, what? I know him. He's gonna be like, why am I calling him?
Oh.
He's at work.
Get the fuck out. I'll fuck you, I'm calling you.
He's at work,
I
bro.
don't give a shit. I'll bombard this bastard, you know.
If he locked off the call, that means he's at work.
It's fine. We'll just go this away. I'll share go 2 Max.
Yeah. You're gonna still try. Alright, cool. See that.
Come on.
We have to wait for him to finish calling.
Yo. That's the wrong
That's
Mac.
not. That's not.
That's him.
I was like, who the fuck
Who is this
that?
person? I don't know.
I was like, hello.
I have 2 Max, for fuck's sake.
So you just hang up. You don't explain to him.
Yeah,
how
I
quick
don't
accent?
know who that is.
Fuck
I
you.
don't know. Because somebody name saved my phone.
When you said I got 2 Macs, I thought you knew.
I thought it was
each
other
Mac.
person is.
Fuck you know.
I'll try again.
Cool. We called the wrong Mac.
Oh,
No,
back
he's
off,
at
man.
work, He's at work.
Prick. I actually found out he's on the back case because I actually have no idea.
Probably has his phone on Do Not Disturb.
It's fine,
Ah,
man.
cool.
Once he sees both of us cool, he'll call us on his break.
Yeah, see if he calls back while we're still going through it. But yeah, I think that's everything in terms of like TV shows. Do you have any like trash TV shows that you watched this year?
What is this? Trash shows. No, because I.
Life with the Water Boys.
Life of the Water Boys.
But with the Water
Sorry,
Boys.
sorry, my bad. Go on.
Which is meant to be The Summer I Turned Pretty, but for Netflix. And
Oh, that's with Adam Sandler. No, it's not. Never mind.
Sorry, what? What was that?
I
The girl
watched
from
it.
Suits, isn't it?
I watched it and I was like, what am I actually watching? And then
This
I
ain't
just
it,
stopped. I stopped watching after the first episode.
Oh shit. Is there gonna be a season two?
Perfect Addiction is another one.
Perfect Addiction?
Yeah, I had to watch it for work. So yeah.
Yo, having to watch that for work is crazy.
You know,
we do this
I need to find this.
because I wanted no.
No, this post is funny. I thought it was
It's a movie, sorry, but it's one of the worst ones I watched. So I thought the female lead was actually a bad actor, but then I watched her in Brother, and I was like, "Oh, you're a good actor. It's just that you have bad writing."
You got poor directed.
I was actually shook because I was like, "Where does this girl look familiar from?" And then I was like, "Oh my god, Perfect Addiction!" And then I was like, "Oh damn, you can act."
It says a lot about writing and directing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's a huge. It actually works.
Yeah.
It actually affects.
I
the
got my entry for worst show of the year.
What's
Oh.
that?
I'm gonna play a voice note that I sent to my friend whilst we were talking about this, and this
Play it.
perfectly reviews. I got my.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
one
but
will be nice and
This will
clean.
pick up.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm sorry. This is a perfect review on this show.
The main thing is, when you started, you just had to see it through. But all you're seeing through is nonsense.
This fucking pun of
Secret
shit.
Evasion. I knew it was gonna be Secret Evasion. I knew it was gonna be Secret Evasion.
No. What the
Is Secret Evasion one of the worst TV shows this year?
all time.
I said all time.
I've seen every
I'm not giving you
Marvel
that.
show
I'm not
that's
giving you
ever
that.
released, and
And
that
it all
one-
came out like this year, no?
No,
Most
this year, last year, the year.
MCU
It's
TV
been 3
shows.
years
came-
of Marvel shows, man. 2 years? 21, 22 years. 3 years. Oh, this is the worst you've ever seen.
I don't know. if
And it's like, it's even more
No,
heart-
it is bad. It is bad. I'm not
It's very
gonna
bad.
act like not
It's
bad.
even more heartbreaking
It is.
when your cast is that good. Because like it's not a cast where it's like, oh, it's young actors who want to just do quick with. It's people who you can tell they're good. They're financially stable. They don't need
Yeah.
to work. So if they were to work,
Man said they got money.
They got peas.
so
and they're veterans.
they're doing this for the love.
No, yeah. Like they're veterans in it. So like they're at that stage where it's like, I've got my list. I've got my catalog. Now I'm just doing stuff because I want to do it.
Yeah.
Ben Mendelsohn, I love his accent. He's a great guy. Sam Jackson, Olivia Colman, Kira, what's her name? I forgot her name. Okay, good. Ben Kingsley, dear, whatever, cool. He's very new to it, whatever. But
He's not.
not new, but like as in like, I didn't know him as much before. But anyway, those three actors mainly, and actually four.
Emily Clark.
Don
Emily
Cheeto.
Emily
Don
Clark.
Cheeto.
Yeah.
These people are like
Emily Clark.
Emily Clark, but she, after Game of Thrones, like at that point, and she was a new because the other lot they already got their characters in it, so they kind of have some type of obligation. She's brand new,
Yeah, brand new characters.
so she didn't have to do this.
Yeah.
So those 5 actors, when I see them all in the same, Maria Hill, flipping, I forgot her name, whatever, her, she died at the first episode. But that's it.
That was like the worst Marvel death I've ever
Dumbest
seen.
death ever.
The
But
worst Marvel death ever.
Oh, I'm saying. So I'm saying like those people, that's what like it's like when you're in it means that there must be something, otherwise you wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
And that's what really just
You know what else is trash?
what's dog
That
shit.
you just reminded me of that had a strong cast.
Go on.
The Idol. I don't want to hear shit, Matt.
That's what you need to call Mac, because Mac champions the Idol.
I don't want to hear
So
shit.
Idol is a HBO
What?
show that stars Lily Rose,
Lily Rose Depp
which is Johnny
and
Depp's daughter,
Abraham.
and Abraham, which is The Weeknd, you know, the pop star. This is
He has his
I
own
think
show.
this is from one of the producers of Euphoria
No,
that
it's
made
Sam.
the show.
It's Sam. So he produced Euphoria, Malcolm and Marie, and then-
Oh, he did all of that back
Yeah.
over as well. Okay, no wonder there's in that one then. Okay.
Where do I know this actor from? I know it from somewhere. Where is it?
Yeah, we
Shiva
literally
Baby.
watched Shiva Baby.
She's baby, that's the one. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Why did you type her name? Oh, because you looked at the Idol
Yeah.
cast. Yeah, she's in that
I
as
don't
well.
know any.
So you didn't like that. I watched one episode of the Idol, and I was kind of freaked out at one of the scenes. I think it was towards the end when they were producing the songs and like that. I came off of it.
Yeah, it's
And
not-
I never looked back
so
again.
It just made me really uncomfortable.
Does The Weeknd want to be an actor now? Like, what's his deal?
Yeah, that's what
He wants to be an actor.
He's been
He was trying to get rid of his name as well. He wants to go by his actual name.
What's his name?
I don't know. I was like,
Abrahamson.
Clearly,
Abel,
good
Abel.
job.
Abel.
yeah,
Abel. Yeah, 60
Abel. Yeah, I can't pronounce
Six,
it.
the Weeknd.
To see.
Yeah, it's Abel, but I don't know that surname.
How do you pronounce it?
The Weeknd. Yeah, we're not.
That's
we
an
can't
Arab
help you with
surname,
that one,
right?
so.
Is it? Let me see. Tesfaye.
Tesfaye?
Okay, sorry, audience. This is
Sorry.
this having us go
Neurodivergent.
over the head and mic.
You both saying, bro.
Yeah, but
Right.
yeah, people saying the Idol was trash. But I gave up on it, so I haven't given it a shot. It's unfortunately we can't call Matt because he's one of the few people I've ever, probably the only person
This
I
guy
know
is here making
that actually
dumb,
says that the
Yeah,
Idol was
he loves
amazing.
it.
This guy
Everyone
comes
else
and
I
makes
know.
dumb
hates
takes and
it.
leaves.
Yeah,
That's it. He's come makes a stupid take. Aquaman's
says
gonna be
it.
hard. Wonder Woman's gonna be
actually,
hard.
what are our worst outtakes this year?
Ours
Yeah,
probably hasn't been uploaded. I like your one.
what's my worst outtake?
What's yours? What's that take?
Yeah,
Are you sure you want me to say it out loud?
What was it?
Wait,
What did I say
just
again?
mute it. Just mute it.
I like.
oh shit! I wasn't even talking about stuff like that.
Oh, or like an actual like
I mean,
outtake. Oh, sorry.
She's man saying the stuff that got me drunk.
Oh no, that's an outtake. I think talking about howlers.
Oh shit! I meant like outtakes, like
Oh, like
opinions
opinions.
on films.
Okay,
And shit.
I-
Man said, "Wow, like, I was. I was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "What do you mean? Are you sure?"
Have you
I'm saying, bro.
seen Hacksaw Ridge? Have you seen Hacksaw Ridge?
I haven't seen it yet. I'm about to watch
Uh,
that still.
I had a poor outtake this year, man. Sorry, yeah, I had a poor. Yeah.
What, the Flash.
That's a great outtake.
That's a
great
bad
take.
outtake.
That's a
bro.
great take.
That's a bad.
That's a great take, bro.
What,
That's a good
100
movie.
slashes for that one.
That's a good movie.
100 slashes. For that.
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
I champion that.
Oh my days! You and Mac are the same person, bro.
No, I'm not. Wait.
Because you're a hype man
I've-
as well.
I've-
You hype bullshit as well.
No, no.
You hype bullshit. You was hyping me, Junior, bro. No, watch it. Trust
Yeah,
me.
I'm
Trust
better
me.
now. I was
Trust me,
ill.
watch
Now
it.
I'm good.
I watched that bullshit. You know what? You're a mutant. Oh, get the fuck out of
To
here.
be fair, so I championed it because the first episode was very unique with the style
Oh,
and shit. Yeah,
Yeah, it was, I ain't gonna lie,
Oh.
the style of it was quite unique.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
was
wasn't
quite-
enough to
quite
hold up
cool.
though.
It did, yeah.
I did a Marvel binge
fell
this
flat.
year. Did a Marvel binge this year. I watched everything, all the MCU stuff from beginning to end. When I got to Miss Marvel, I specifically remember wanting just to end this binge.
Yeah.
Like after Miss Marvel would have been something really good. I said, no, I'm gonna end it here. Fuck that. I couldn't watch it again.
You know the thing about Miss Marvel? It's mad because to me, I feel like it's the only thing that's bad about Miss Marvel is the superhero aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like just the
Yeah.
teenage lifestyle was actually really
fun.
good. It really
And the thing is,
entertaining.
Iman Vellani is the most passionate actor in the whole MCU.
I think she's the most loved MCU character
I
at
was
the
saying,
moment right now.
and we all like her as a thing, as an
Yeah.
actor.
Yeah.
She's more passionate than anyone else about this whole thing.
Yeah,
Like her casting was like the whole process of her getting casted was great,
yeah,
and it's crazy to think that her thing was one of the worst to come out.
yeah.
I mean, it
And
was
She-Hulk.
post 2023.
She-Hulk came out this year as well.
Was that?
She-Hulk. Was She-Hulk this
She
year?
wasn't that bad. I didn't hate She-Hulk. I think I didn't like it because I was expecting had expectations.
Oh, She-Hulk was last year. Never mind.
Yeah, okay.
Never
let's
mind,
not talk about-
never mind.
When was that?
What's my worst about that?
Werewolf by Night. When was that?
Was what?
Werewolf by Night. Was that this year?
No, that was last year.
Okay, so just talk about a bunch of last year stuff. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure I got some bad outtakes, but I can't think of
Yeah, what's
any.
that?
I can't think of any.
Yeah,
You know what? Most of I've always had top hits. I don't want to talk about the whole.
I don't know about you.
I've
So,
had top
But
hits.
goddamn.
I want to my home, but
Yeah,
I was
man.
pretty lit.
Because
Oh,
every
knocking
time,
at the
every
park.
time I say, "Oh yeah, this is hard," tell me like, when it's missed.
I'm pretty sure I have one. But I, can't.
100% success rate.
I was gonna
Even-
say I was gonna
even,
say Black
like-
Adam, but Black Adam was last year.
Yeah, I even said smothered, and look, people
Yeah,
are
people
actually
were
giving it.
champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thing is, she didn't even say Black Adam. That was Mac. That spilled onto her. So I don't blame him for that one. I blame him.
No, I said Black Adam.
I never said that.
I said Black
Yeah.
Adam. It was
Oh,
me
you
that
said Black Adam. I was
Yeah,
also about
I
it.
said Black
So-
Adam.
I never said it.
I was
Yeah,
champion,
but-
man. I believed in.
I think my big one from last year was that lion one.
Oh, my best outtake. Oh yeah,
The lion? What lion?
The beast. Beast with Idris Elba
Yeah,
fighting a
Elba.
lion.
Yeah.
You see the
Come again?
poster? There's a poster of Idris Elba and there's a tiger and they're running at each other.
No, it's a lion.
The
It's
lion,
not
no,
a
lion.
tiger.
My worst outtake is the Flash. I was champion the Flash.
Was he champion? No, he wasn't.
I was champion the Flash.
Oh, because
At
of
the
James Gunn.
beginning.
I was like, everyone, yo, the Flash is gonna be sick.
Because James Gunn.
If they're gonna put it out and the actor they did a lot of madness,
Yeah.
that means the film must be good.
Sounds-
And James Gunn said this is the best superhero film
Stop
ever.
doing that, bro.
And I championed it and it failed. So yes, that's my worst outtake.
That's a good movie.
Well, technically I was right. Maybe I was right because I
No,
like
it's
it.
not. It was not. It's a good movie.
So maybe it did hold
It's a
weight.
fun movie.
Nah, fuck that.
Um,
Last thing
Oh,
was
boy.
fun.
To be fair,
Two pieces
I'm
of trash.
actually thinking, there must be a.
let's
there
go.
must
Let's go
be
for the Instagram. Let's go for the.
I want to say the Marvels, but
No, even I
but
was.
she backtracked and said, yeah, it was good. It
No,
was fun.
no, it was just fun.
That was a bad reverse
was-
outtake.
Actually, Mac, I don't think Mac has about bad outtake in that sense.
Matt's got 100% success rate. She's
No, I'll say
star
100.
player.
Not such a 100.
No
99.
one, no one,
99.9.
Nah,
No,
no.
but I-
It does string as 100.
What's the one?
I don't know.
So
I'm sure there's a 0.1.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna go on the.
How you going to find it?
The clips, bro. I'm saying.
So we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Boo, 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 boo.
Shout out to the year, man. This year's been an interesting year of movies and TV shows.
What are
Looking,
you looking forward to in 2024?
at this moment, Deadpool 3 is probably one of the highest ones. The Doom Part 2,
Oh yeah, boy.
unfortunately, it got pushed back to next year. But yeah, that's Doom Part 2 and Deadpool 3 are my highest one on my list. And I think there's some other films, but those are the first two that come to mind.
Okay, TV shows.
TV shows.
Yeah.
I don't
Next
think
year?
I don't know if Bear comes out next year. I know
No,
they
no,
start
no.
production. Start filming it next year.
Sure.
Mm.
I'm
Which
excited.
I'm happy about, because they're not rushing the process.
Yeah.
Well done.
You know what I'm looking forward to next year, which is kind of weird because I haven't seen the first season yet, but The House of Dragons. Because I'm going to start watching it. And if it's as good as everyone's saying it is, then I'm looking forward to the second season.
Targaryen, stand up.
She looks like a tiger.
Oh shit, yeah, she really does.
I'm excited for.
Gang.
Mission Impossible.
That next year.
Is that next
You
year?
know, was it you that sent me a clip? Someone sent me a clip of Tom Cruise doing a stunt
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
London.
Yeah,
Was it you?
Yeah.
That
He-
was
don't he
crazy.
swung
He
off the stage?
swung.
Crazy.
Oh, I
That-
think he was driving and he
No, he
jumped
was
off-
driving. He was on top of the car as he
Yeah,
was moving,
on top of
and he just starts Spider-Man and he just fucking starts swinging off the
yeah,
road.
started swinging off the rope. That guy,
That's good.
cinema top 3, man.
I mean, I don't know if it's counts as an an outtake, but Aquafina.
I swear she said she was.
No, it doesn't. Us saying we hate Aquafina was some great moment.
Yeah.
It's a
You know
great-
what?
It's not
Backtracking.
even
A bond, I know.
I don't hear. I don't hear that
moment.
much. You know. I think she's okay voice actor.
Nope.
Oh shit. I said no.
Listen, This is one of the very few things that me and Maz bond
said
about, and I'm not letting that die out. We simultaneously agree that she's fucking up.
Okay, fair enough. What you say you're looking forward to for next year?
Other than obviously Deadpool is inevitable. Spider-Verse, of course.
Do you think that's coming out next year?
No way.
Maybe December. Hopefully December.
I
Can't-
don't think so.
If it doesn't, then it's a shame.
I'm
But
a be a
if it does come out,
realist.
then happy days. Joker would be very, very
Joker Part
I'm very
2,
curious to see what it
Kingdom
is.
of the Planet of the Apes. I'm looking forward to that.
I don't think I am, you know.
I'm-
Oh yeah, Mean Girls.
Mean
yeah,
Girls
yeah.
starting early next year.
Yeah.
Early
watching
next year.
You're not watching
I'm looking forward to that. Garfield.
No.
I'm watching
Ooh, One
Garfield.
Love.
But I can't say I'm looking forward to it.
Have you heard of Chris Pratt? Have you Pratt?
What
Have you heard? Have
What?
you
That's
heard his
fuck
voice
it.
accent?
Huh?
Oh, this. And Garfield.
It's terrible.
I don't
He's
mind
a
it.
terrible voice actor. He just sounds like himself the whole
It's a
time.
him, Mario. Man did Mario for you.
Fair enough, fair enough.
One Love is. I'm looking for.
I'm still
One
trailer
Love.
for it, but
Mad
I'm
Max.
looking for it. I'm
Mad
looking
Max,
forward to
yeah,
that.
of course.
I'm looking forward to
Sonic
Mickey
3.
17. This is a film that it has Robert Pattinson. It has the director, I believe his name is Paul. He did if I'm not mistaken, he did Parasite. This is his next film. We don't know what this film's about, but we've only seen one clip of Robert Pattinson literally sitting in a tube, and the camera's moving slowly towards him. I'm excited to watch it because I don't know what it's about, and I think it's gonna be some quirky, weird shit. So I'm sold.
I love it.
I'm excited for Maxine.
Yeah.
No, I have to double
She
mic
double
it.
mic'd it, bro.
I had to double
You want to
mic
take
it.
so long?
I'm excited for Maxine.
my audio channel.
I'm excited for Maxine. Bro,
Oh yeah, it's next year, isn't it?
I'm so excited.
So Maxine is part of the trilogy of horror films, Foreign, X, and Pearl. This is the third installment of this horror
Written
film.
and produced and directed by Mia Goth.
Yes, come on.
Mia Goth, we stand. We stand chaotic women.
Sonic 3. I'm not watching it. Fuck that. Godzilla.
Nah,
Yeah, what's it
I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not looking forward to it. you
Love-
got your film?
Our guy was gonna be
yeah.
sick.
Okay.
And Ferrari. Ferrari's this year?
Ferrari's this
Yeah,
year.
it's
Ferrari's
the-
out.
it's
I
the
think
fourth.
Ferrari's out right now.
No, it's on the 4th.
Oh, it's
Well,
next year. Fuck.
next year?
That's fine.
January.
Next week, I'll watch
Are you
it.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Go down.
No, Aladdin's played at
Madam
Madam
Web.
Web. No, thank you.
Love, lies, and bleeding.
You know, we was meant to do a trailer reaction to this. You know,
Let's
so I haven't seen the trailer of it yet.
That's it.
We can do it now.
Okay, let's wrap up the show then. On that note, guys, we're
Bye!
wait, what?
Watch the video here.
Before we lock off. Actually, yeah, I guess we can just lock off like that.
Intakes, man.
Intakes.
Intakes.
I've watched. What have I watched? What if?
I watched the first
What
episode.
If.
I couldn't.
You know, I really enjoyed
There's
the
a
first
bunch of
episode.
nothingness, man.
I like What If. I watched What If. I watched what else did I watch?
Stop saying what.
Trying
What if you told me
you lot say what you've watched and
Google.
I'll jump in.
Hunger on Netflix. If you like Boiling Point, if you like The Menu, if you like The Bear and you want to know what happened when Kermie left and started working at that bad restaurant the first time, you will love Hunger. Hunger is basically kind of telling the tale of a young woman who works at like a really small Thai restaurant and goes into pursuing her culinary dreams and working at Hunger. There is the English dub, but I watched it in Thai and had subs, and I'd highly recommend it. It was really good. You'll like it. You'll definitely like it.
Yeah, I've added to the list. It's definitely on the to watch list. So I guess that's one of my gonna be intakes. But in terms of what I've watched this past week, I tried watching Rebel Moon.
Trash.
Not looking good.
That shit's trash.
I'm actually really looking forward to watching you lot's
Trash.
take on it on the last video because see
Trash.
what you lot to say on it. Couldn't get past the first half hour.
Pardon me.
I like the accents of the South Africans, but other than that, nothing. So I actually watched it. I don't have responsibilities to watch it, so I'm turning it off. So instead, I watched Cars 2 after watching Cars 1 last week. Cars 2 kind of slaps, you know.
Okay, bro.
It kind of slaps. It kind of Like once you come out of this mindset of like, oh, just let me try this new spy shit, see what it's like. It kind of lands. Did I watch Cars 3 last night? Yeah, it's alright.
Coffee is good.
It tries to do. It's mimicking a lot of the first movies. First movie, sorry. You got the opening sequence of the racing, and you got the travel stuff, and you got the whatever.
Yeah, because now he's elite. He's an elite driver. Now.
Yeah, because now he's a veteran. So I like that in terms of that storyline. I kind of like that quite a bit. The music they used was shit. Until the last one, the last track they used was really good. So I like that a lot. So I said Shazam that one. But other than those 3 movies, I haven't really watched much. I think my list is growing by the second, so I'm really excited for stuff like Ferrari. I'm excited to watch Hunger, see what that's all about. That's where I'm at right now. And Saltburn, of
The
course.
Boy and the Heron. Oh my god.
Poor Things.
So excited.
Poor
Yeah.
Things is gonna be so good as well, man.
Poor Things gonna be sick.
I can't wait to watch Poor Things.
I've already seen Poor Things. Shout out Poor Things.
Right. So what if you told me what you watched?
So what if you told me what you watched? The only thing I remember is What If.
I can't.
Okay,
watch it.
what's your onto your to watch?
Let's see to watch list.
On to watch. I'm going to watch. Shit. Iron Claw. Iron Claw is my next film that I want to watch. I'm gonna try. I'm still gonna try to watch Past Lives if it's still in cinemas.
Watch what?
But I think it might be on Mubi now.
Yeah, it should
If it's on Mubi, I'm gonna watch it on Mubi. But those are the 2 that I'm gonna be pushing to watch.
Segregate who uses MovieGo for the next few months because
For the next few months. You got some stuff you're gonna bank in.
we need to stretch.
And Bestella. Not Bestella. It's Bestella.
Priscilla. Oh, we were thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Priscilla as well.
Priscilla.
I've seen some stuff. I've seen some Priscilla stuff.
Wait. Elvis was a cheeky man.
Oh yeah, Priscilla is the wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, wife, isn't it? Yeah.
That was probably his wife.
Elvis was a cheeky man.
Yeah.
Them Polaroid scenes.
Fair enough.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
But yeah, I guess that's all our intakes for.
I listen to a lot of Elvis music, you know.
You miss.
I listen to a lot of
This
Elvis
guy
music.
stole black music, man.
Appropriator.
But that guy, fam. Dead guy, fam.
Still slaps.
He died on the toilet.
Appropriator.
He died on the toilet, innit?
Yeah.
Huh?
He died on the toilet.
He had a heart attack from taking drugs.
Yeah. I watched the movie. I was laughing at how shit it was, but I still watched it.
He died, like, full of shit.
Well,
Cool.
Oh, Gladiator 2.
that's not coming out.
I don't know if that's. Yeah,
That's
I don't
not
think
right,
coming out
so.
next year. I don't know if I'm excited for it, though. Kind of skeptical about it because the first one was such a
Are you
classic.
not entertained?
I don't think so. But yeah, that's us from Outtake from 2023. See you guys in 2024.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. If you're listening on any audio platform, make sure to give us a rating and review because it helps the channel grow. Make sure you're subscribing if you're watching on YouTube and hit us a little like. And don't forget to comment. We do read the comments and we do reply. So do drop us a message if you want to connect and vibe out. We've got myself, Junior. We've got Mazavelli. We've got Aladdin in the building. Until next year, arrivederci.
Bye.